Um, hello? I think. Hello? Yeah. Have I? I mean, I just got here. Oh, but you said live a while ago, right? Oh, not. I got it from last night. Okay, I just hadn't checked Snapchat. Like, I hadn't opened Snapchat. So I was like, I just saw live, but I didn't check when the message came through and just assumed it had already, like you had just sent it already. I even told them, I was like, wow, Spencer's on really early. Yeah, because I checked it before we went to go get food, and I was like, wow, Spencer's like crazy early. Good for him. I need to make a lot more manufacturing than I have, but I don't want to.
Welcome. Update the little rock marker right here. Oh, price of the brick is not going up. I have an alert whenever you do randomize a stock, if it happens to be brick and if it happens to go up. I have an audio cue that plays price of the brick going up.
That's fun. No, that's fun.
It's from I don't even know what it's from. I've actually never watched the series.
Okay.
I think it's... God, I don't actually know. Now I gotta look this up. Price of the brick going up.
Okay. I know what I need to fix here.
The Wire, apparently.
Oh. That's fun.
Do you know The Wire?
Yeah, I've watched some episodes of The Wire.
Yeah. Yeah, it's this scene where he's like leaving a meeting and he was just like, oh, by the way, price of the brick going up. Love it.
Okay, I think I know what I need to do here.
So you're playing motorsport, right? You're adding manufacturing to motorsport.
100%. Okay. No, I'm not at all. But I realize I keep having this like intersecting network of like trains that keeps having issues, right?
Sure.
Like, it always runs into traffic jams. And I realize that that's because I have like this complex network of like merges and crossovers and stuff, but it's because I need the outside connections to always connect to something on the inside.
Yeah.
But I also need the inside ones to connect to other inside ones, and the inside ones to go to outside connections. And the trains don't always take, like, just like cars, they take a terrible route between points. Like they always just choose the shortest distance between 2 points and not necessarily care about traffic at all. So this leads to it's a fucking mess every time.
Yeah.
But what I realized then is that I need like a train depot.
Obviously.
Like I need
a central point.
I need incoming trains to always go to the same point. They could bypass it if they want to and continue on outside of my city.
Yeah.
But they always need to go to a central point. And then roads tie all of those points together. So like they drop stuff off, gets driven to another train.
Yes.
That train takes it.
Yes.
So that's 100% how I'm going to solve it, is that I'm just going to build a complex like depot.
Yeah.
To handle all of the incoming and outgoing stuff.
Okay, rant, Aaron.
Sure.
So they have like weeklies, basically.
Makes sense.
They have like featured series. So a series is like a 5 race like tournament, if you will.
Sure.
And they have like every week, it seems, they will release a new like featured series. And I did the one for last week that is expired already, apparently.
Okay.
And because sure. And I did that yesterday, and I have done 2 or 3. So I think I've done 4 total series.
Okay.
The money that I have earned in those series beyond buying, like, because each time you do a new series, it's like for a specific type of like class or something, so you need to like
Makes
buy
sense,
the
yeah.
car for that class. So it cuts into the money that you earn from the series prior. Well, the money that I've accumulated beyond just buying the cars to do the next one is barely enough to buy a car for this featured series. And Aaron, when I
Love
say
that.
barely enough, I mean I can only purchase one
like,
car.
Just barely. Yeah, I'm just looking at that.
Yep, there is
Yeah,
one
that's
car
not
that I
great.
can only purchase because it's on a discount right now.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah,
they
so
might
I've
wanna
put
look at that.
I've put at least 8 hours into this game, probably 9 or 10. Yeah, and I literally can barely buy one car that I need to buy to do this weekly challenge. Now, sure, if I waited over the course of the week for the weekly challenge, sure, I'd be able to buy it later in the week and maybe do it a little bit more comfortably or have more options. But yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's just like, it's gonna make the game last longer, but not in a way that's particularly enjoyable.
No, that was everyone's kind of concern initially with all the way they wanted to do everything, was like, yes, the game will last longer, but do we care if it does, if this is how you had to do it?
Yeah. And I just kind of need to hope that this car is good, because there are definitely cars that are better than other ones, as expected.
Yeah, as with every Forza, there are, and it sucks because it's normally just down to how the game values upgrades
Yes.
versus how but it's because they tried to actually, like, I watched that video on like how the game handles statistics of a car in terms of valuing the car. And it's because they have it run some like theoretical track and they just like estimate the lap time that it would have, and it's like, okay, well, that's the class it should fall in. But like, that leaves so like, it's in theory it's like, okay, well, that's a really good way of doing it.
It's a
But
simple way
in
of doing it for
practice,
sure.
It's a simple way, and it's better than just saying like, oh, it has this many lateral G's or something.
And
but in
ignoring all of the
practice, different.
suspension and yada yada.
Exactly, but in practice, you should actually have it run the 15 or 30 tracks in your game and take the average of like how it runs all of those tracks and say, yeah, certain cars are going to be really good for pace and those are going to dominate, and that's okay on pace tracks. But on non-pace tracks, it's going to be dog shit. But like, instead, yeah, they have this like theoretical one. It just means that like the track that they choose for this theoretical run is sometimes really bad. And, like, like Horizon proved that like these cars are grossly undervalued by the game's PI system.
Yeah, and it literally comes down to not even just the car, though that definitely has an impact, but like also just what upgrades you put in, and it's like, and you can just kind of exploit that with game knowledge.
100%. Yeah, 100%. And
But
the game kind of knows
but
that.
on day one, when you're just trying to get through a championship and you only have 200,000 credits to buy one car, you kind of don't have options.
It's not a great look. That's probably fine. I need to zone this. Whoopsie.
Okay, I guess that's kind of right on par with what I should be getting, and that was the first lap. Okay.
Okay, and now it's time to start building a rail network that actually works.
No such thing.
Yeah, you're not wrong. But I can try. I can dream
Of trains.
of trains that actually work.
Yikes.
I'm just deleting so much rail infrastructure right now. But it's because I don't really have a choice.
It's so funny how different it is driving like an E-class car versus an R-class car.
No, I bet, yeah.
Like the E-class car, you just have to slam it and like go.
Yeah.
The R-class car
right.
is like, bro, you have to finesse everything.
Yeah, I bet.
Or you're just spun out immediately.
Okay. First incoming train. Water trains, obviously. And we're just gonna, this is very much gonna be, we're gonna figure it out as we do this. So I know I'm not gonna get it right at first.
What's up, Fast Miner? Grinding off cam, what you talking about?
I hate that too. See?
Driving whatever this is? Oh, I just spent literally like all my money. No grinding off cam. Just poor currently.
Unfortunately.
God, I hate driving fast cars.
I like how
Aaron getting in on this? He is not.
I'm not
Tonight.
right now. Maybe later. It seems like a lot of work to get into it, which I don't hate. I just don't want to do.
When he has City Skylines.
When I have City Skylines work that needs doing.
He has a job.
I have a, like, these people need me. And this city's the first one where I'm like, oh, this one's actually good. This is actually a good city too. So I wanna like get it right.
Yeah.
And I'm learning so much more. And then it's gonna all be for nothing. Because then the next one's gonna come out. I'm gonna go, oh, this is all different. Everything's different.
Yeah, City Skylines 2 comes out in 2 weeks? 10 days? Somewhere, something like that.
I think so.
Bro, there must be people who just have not stopped playing this game. Like, I've got Drivatars like I'm going against. This dude's like level 322. Like, I get it, you played the game before, but like yesterday he was like 200 something. Like, bro, I'm like level 22. Total.
Yeah. I mean, first off, do better, but... Okay, now I see how I want to do it.
Bro, there's no lifing for motorsport? I'm saying. $13 days. Okay, coming out 24th. I'm ready, dude.
For Skylines 2?
Whoops. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I deserved that penalty, not gonna lie.
Okay. I'm realizing how I can...
But it was worth it.
It was
worth it. Andrew Glaberman talking about some skin cream. But it's worth it. Really should gear down more, but I fear going down to second gear and just spinning out when I inevitably throw the throttle all the way down. Literally the best lap I ran. Admittedly, I took a 0.8 second penalty, so that might have something to do with it, but... I'm not gonna podium. Maybe I podium. Need a couple good laps in a row for sure. No royal mess ups. I hate this car just can't control itself, and it's basically stock. Like,
Yeah, you haven't even had to do anything to it.
yeah, like I'm like technically I've upgraded it, but I'm level 1, so I only have like very, very basic upgrades in it.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's the system in this.
Yeah. So it's a thing.
That's a thing now you have to deal with.
I don't hate it.
That's fair.
Yeah, I don't hate it at all, actually.
I didn't expect you to. You're very willing to try like something new like that.
Yeah.
If there's
Yeah,
even the
like
promise,
there's
it's good for the game.
if I'm concerned about anything, and I cannot say that this is how it operates yet because I haven't reached the point to prove it or not, and I'm sure I could just look it up, but I haven't. It seems possible to get to the max level of the car and not be able to apply max upgrades.
Okay.
I don't know if that's the case though. But yeah, like it seems possible. It's like, yeah, you've unlocked everything, but the way that they do upgrades, the way that you apply them, you don't buy the upgrades with money. You have like points that you get from leveling up the car.
Okay.
And so and I'm not sure if you unlock enough points in the process of leveling up the car to reach installing everything. I hate being trash, dude. Like, there is no excuse for that error other than just literally just being terrible. Like, I'm basically on a straightaway, and I just went off the road. Like,
love it.
Which in Horizon is just like, oop. In this game, it's like, sorry, next lap.
I said, whoever
Do
threw that
better.
paper, your mom's a hoe.
Yeah, if you're lucky, next lap. And in this case, I don't know that that's going to be the case. I think I've just kind of solidified third here. Which is great. Love this. Literally have nothing to race for the next 3 minutes of lap time. Other than not messing up. It's like playing a game of chess against someone who's like half your elo. It's like I have nothing to play for. Like I am in third. I am not catching second. All I can do is lose third place. And it's just like whatever. Probably got away with soft tires since it's only 5 laps. I don't think I can. I actually haven't checked if I can change tires, if I'm being honest with you. I've only adjusted the fuel. In all of my races. It sounds like that would make me spin out less upon re-acceleration. Which would have been important given my current driving abilities.
Yeah.
whatever.
You can if you have race tires equipped, which you do. Oh, there you go.
Good work today.
No, yeah, set the best lap by half a second, but I was 2 seconds behind even second place just because I messed up once. That said, I'm 9 positions better than the next person in my car. But they do make it very easy to adjust difficulty, which is nice. So, and they have a good gauge of like how you will do against that difficulty, given like your car and your practice lap and all that. So it's like,
That's pretty good.
yeah, so
Nice.
I don't just have it set to the hardest difficulty and I'm randomly complaining because it's randomly hard. It's like I can lower it if it's predicting that I'm about to get rocked with my current setup. So,
That's nice.
yeah.
Wait, I remember now.
A good few creators I watch all got sponsored by Paradox, and they got to play CS2 early on a crane in Germany. Almost all of which are power because I was saying upgrades locked. Yeah, you're saying, yeah. Why are they playing CS2 on a crane in Germany? It's like
Marketing, man.
playing chess on a treadmill. You're right. I did notice that there was something weird about this. Oh, because city skylines, they put them in the cities. Oh, not got you.
Not CSGO.
Not
Okay.
CSGO 2. City skylines 2. They put them in a city skyline. That's kind of funny. Should have put them in a Nissan skyline. Rear tire width already helps.
That's kind of crazy.
It literally just feels so much better as far as like. Well, I guess I also have soft tires. Never mind. Meters in the air. Like I could literally drive this like 2 classes down just because of the soft tires. They dropped their phone off of it trying to film a YouTube short. Oh my god. Beautiful. The same. Soft tires are goated until they aren't. Yeah, like this is sick. I like that they have that option between soft, medium, and hard. If only tacos had a medium option. All right.
It's what they've always been missing.
Heyo, I grabbed the inside corner. Okay, you grabbed that one. I'll give you that. I cannot deny you that one. No penalty. Love it. Love to see it. Just get one of the layered tacos. ¿Por qué no los dos? Quite literally, for once in my life, I get to say that. Wow, love it.
Oh shit.
That's where the saying comes from. Is the commercial where she's talking about why don't you just have both tacos? ¿Por qué no los dos?
Accidentally cut off power to everyone. That was not cash of me.
Okay, Israel.
There we go. There we go. We recovered.
Do you love that your social media feed is all of that, regardless of what you want it to be?
Yeah, I do. I love it that that's just what we expect now, always.
So I don't know what the fuck is going on, and to be blatantly honest, I don't care. Obviously, I wish people don't kill each other, but I'm not gonna do anything about it, and there's nothing I can do about it, so I'm not gonna worry about it or care about it. Anyway,
That
being said, I saw a tweet from, I believe it was Netanyahu. It basically said, there is a war, and it was the first sentence, and the second sentence was, we did not want this war. And I was like, look, not even America had to say we didn't want this war when we were going to war in the Middle East. Like, everyone knew we wanted the war, and yet we were still able to kind of cover it up better than that.
Yeah.
Like, if you have to come out and say, the first thing after you say we're at war is we didn't want this war, that's a little bit sus, dude. Like, you know, it's just like, why do you feel like you have to say that right now? Is it because you did? Is it because you did every other time before now? Right, like, does that make it any better? I was just like, really, dude? Like, I don't think that says what you think it says.
It never really does. I'm gonna try that. It's not gonna work, but...
That was not off the track, but whatever. Well, it wasn't. It's not Putin, is it? Fastminder saying. Also, in my favorite way possible, he said that face when, which just does not apply to the following sentence.
It does not.
Putin comes out and says, "My bad, G. We ain't mean nothing by it." Apparently I can get away with 19% fuel. Guess what I'm doing? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Yeah, literally by putting on soft tires. So the last race that I did at this difficulty, I put myself in the 7th out of 24 pole position, and it predicted I'd get 3rd to 5th, and I ended up getting 3rd. Okay. This time, now with soft tires and like running my practice lap with that, it predicts on the same difficulty that I could start dead last and I would literally finish 1st.
That's insane.
I could go a difficulty up and could start 21st and finish 1st.
Okay, the cargo hub seems to have been a really good idea.
Yeah, it thinks that instead of starting in the 7th position on the 5th difficulty and finishing 3rd, I could start in the same position on the hardest difficulty, the 8th difficulty, and finish 1st, is what it thinks. Literally just by me having these soft tires. That's hilarious. All right, well, let's do middle of the pack. We'll do 12. First turn's a right turn, so I'll do 13. I don't even know what my lap time is compared to like what I should have been getting, but okay, I don't know how this game decides it, but sometimes you just do rolling starts, sometimes you don't.
That's really fun.
Yeah.
He trains a different starting style.
Yeah.
Okay. I kind of hate it, but
I'm getting the penalty for that, and I didn't need to. Whoa! Cracked. By cracked, I mean my window is probably cracked from that contact. All right, 4th place after the first turns. Ooh. Mind you, this is the hardest difficulty, allegedly.
allegedly.
Okay, that guy... Yeah, they have not done a good job with AI in this game. Not that they're like they drive more consistently. Like they aren't all of a sudden like pushing into you for no reason. They are consistent. Like they are smooth in their decisions. They are still dumb.
Which is so annoying.
Like, I was just on the inside of that turn on that guy. But it was a wide road, so much so that I actually couldn't see him on my screen while he was on the outside of the turn.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, I just hear a thud. And it's just like, okay.
Alright.
Like it'd be one thing if I like bumped you and you like went out there, or like even we were close and like you really tried to avoid contact. No, it was just thud. Yeah, they're still terrible at passing in racecraft. Yeah, I don't think I've been passed in this game while on the track.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's not great.
yeah. They're very scared of you in this game, which like makes sense. They're driving a car, you're driving a car, you probably don't want to hit each other. But given how easy it is for you to not be scared of them, it doesn't like scale well for good competition. Yeah, like that. I just kind of got near that guy and he just like fell apart. What's up, Just 5? Wow, Just 5 doesn't even care about me, just cares about Aaron. I see how it is.
It is me.
Who's the
I'm
one
here.
still paying for your Minecraft realm? Yeah,
That's true.
I was off for a while, and then I started paying for it again when I went back on Minecraft for a little bit between game releases. And I have not stopped since, so yes, I guess it is true.
Oh, yeah. That's kind of funny. I like that.
Sorry. Let's hit the outside of this one or behind you. Oh, okay. Yeah, they're... I think, you know what the real problem is with the AI? They are so scared of hitting you that they will avoid hitting you even in ways that they should not have known to avoid hitting you.
Oh.
Like, I'll be like behind them to the right or something, and they will like literally like swerve left to avoid me, even though it's like, dude, you shouldn't even known that I was behind you to the right. Like,
Yeah, I'm not even here.
exactly. Like, just like let me be behind you. I'm planning on passing you, but let me do that later. But no, it's like you just get near them and they literally just melt. Yeah, the moment you're within 2 car lengths of them, they just shit themselves and stop what they're doing. Yeah, quite literally, especially on turns. And so, yeah, the hardest difficulty, I started middle of the pack. I started 13 out of 24, and I'm in first by the early part of the third of that lap. But, I mean, it's better than what I was complaining about yesterday, I'll give it that. Because yesterday it was literally like I'd be in first by the end of the first lap, or I would... Whatever position I was in after 1 lap is what I stayed in. I either gained first and continued to gain time the rest of the race, or I was in third and just like held third. Because I wasn't ever, because either I'm running the same pace or I'm running slower than the computers. But even if I'm running slower, I'm not gonna get passed because they suck at passing. So, but if I'm slower, I'm not gonna catch the next guy. So it's literally whatever you're in at the end of the first lap is just what you stay in.
Yeah, it's not great.
Yeah.
Horizon had a lot of that too. Like the AI difficulty for some reason just scaled so terribly.
Exactly. Where it's just like I get that I should be playing this game online, but like I wanted to enjoy solo a bit. Like I wanted to complete solo maybe before going online, right? Like,
yeah, it makes sense.
Get a couple cars in my inventory, level them up. But like seeing the lines on the outside of your lane, yeah, it's really nice. Nano yesterday thought that they were, never mind, I lie, ignore me. I thought that Nano thought yesterday that they were brake lines, and then I realized he was talking about the brake lines.
Which are actually brake lines.
Which are there, yes. But I like making fun of Nano, so it's okay. If you're actually enjoying yourself in single player, you're gonna love multiplayer. Luke's been alluding to that. Really hyping it up. I do think I'll like it, and I do think I'll like it more than single player. But I think more than anything, I'm just gonna like Rivals at the end of the day.
That's always the case.
It really is. It's like I hate competing with other humans now. Like directly, I should say. Like, I hate when I can see their impact on my game.
Yeah.
Right, like PUBG, people killing me, and Fortnite and whatnot. If it's like private and casual lobbies, whatever, but... Alright, I have enough gas.
One more. Finish strong.
Which is good, because I was pushing my limit on gas. Probably could have gone down another %, actually, I guess. Or 2. Jeez. And the other thing I like about Rivals is that it's you teaching yourself how to race the track. It's not Luke chiming in and saying, bro, you need to do this to your car. Like, oh my god, you can hit that flat. Like, it's me looking at my rival and me just it's evolution. It's me accidentally figuring out I can do something better, and then that sticks. Exactly. Also, Sponsored, tire wear is several times faster in multiplayer than in single player. Yeah, Luke was also talking about the penalties being worse or harsher in multiplayer, which makes sense, and I will probably enjoy. Oops, that was about to be a really good lap until I did that. Still should be my best lap, but... Running out of gas? Always do, baby. I can't have gas in my car when the race ends. That's just wasted weight, dude.
Well done.
Oh,
And
I'm
you're
also
carrying that weight the whole time?
37 PI above the next person. That's a. All right.
yeah.
Cool. You're gonna keep paying for it. You don't have to. Did I miss part of the conversation? Just 5 zeros with the paying for it and whatnot. Minecraft realm. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't have to, but I don't know. You never know when you're gonna want to hop in, especially with the holidays coming up. Like, bring the Switch home and just like hop on the realm one day. See what's up. Maybe someone's there. Post in Discord. I guess you found out while I was streaming that their controller was completely busted and was costing them seconds a lap. Was it loot? I know that you normally hop in my stream and talk about his stream.
Nice one.
The slightly more than air through the nose was all I was expecting out of that one.
That's all you need.
That's all it deserved, really.
Yeah. I just know it's your favorite thing when people come in and talk about other streams. I have a goods shortage, so like there's not enough goods in my city.
Okay.
But I'm annoyed by that because I just tried to create a whole new like industrial sector, and no one wanted to go to that. So I'm like, so what's the deal? Like,
You guys asked for an industrial sector.
I need more goods, but no one wants to do that.
For the final bend on Homestead, stay
It's very
focused.
annoying.
Transition on the banking to avoid unsettling.
All right, Aaron, I have a hypothetical for you.
Sure.
You get your college degree and you start a job at a company. Like,
Yeah.
not like contract, like just full-time, like long-term
full-time,
job.
yeah.
Yep, at a company. And, you know, after like, you know, year and a half, 2 years, you promote to the next level. And after like another year and a half or whatever, you're in talks with your manager about going to the third level. And you have been doing the work for that third level. So you asked your manager what it required, and they said, "Oh, you need to do this type of work." So so you ask for that type of work. They start giving it to you. You are doing that type of work. You know, a monthly update comes by, maybe another one comes by, and you're talking with your manager again about it, and they're like, and you're asking like, "Hey, you know, I've been doing this for a couple months now. Like, what's the progress on the promotion to the third tier?" And then they break it to you that it is likely that you need a master's before you could reach the third tier in terms of promotion. What is your opinion on that?
What's up?
I lost my left trigger.
Okay.
59.
M is pulling me away on something. I will be right back, and then I will answer that question.
Gotcha. Yeah, I kind of wish the solo races were a little bit longer, so that way I actually had to care about pitting and gas and tires and whatnot. Because I would probably pit once, especially if it made sense to pit once. Oh, this is the track that I got railed on in that garbage car.
All right, repeat the tail end of that.
So you've been in that job for you've been doing that level of job for a couple of months, and you have your little one-on-one with your manager, and you ask them, "Hey, what's the update on the promotion?" And they say, "Actually, you're gonna need a master's degree before you can reach that next level."
Sure.
Thoughts?
Yeah. No, you've been doing it already.
Okay.
Right. So, I have quit jobs for less.
That's fair.
Because I've heard that shenanigan.
Yeah.
Right? Like I've heard this. Well, actually, that's not how our system works. Like, it's not me, it's HR. And it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
no, it's both of you. Like,
Yeah. So the
if you really
parties
wanna
involved were most annoyed because they were under the impression that, like, they just need to start doing this work and they'll get promoted. And then there was the surprise that, like, oh, actually, you need a master's as well. I was more annoyed that, so I was obviously annoyed at that, but I was more annoyed because, like, they will pay for part of the masters, but they, like, don't do the whole thing. And in my head, I'm like, wait, you're gonna require that they get a master's, but you're not gonna pay for it?
Yeah, it's kind of odd.
And it's like the party involved responded to that because they were not as mad about that concept as I was. So the party involved responded in defense of the company and was like, well, it is me that wants the promotion, not them forcing me to do this.
No, it's them.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. It's like, yeah, but it's expected that you're gonna get promoted. You're 3 to 4 years out of college. You shouldn't be going back to school unless they let you know that when you came out, that, hey, you don't have enough school yet, but, like, you can work here a couple years before that becomes a problem, right? Like, it was under the impression that this was a long-term job, that I'm good to go. Like, I don't have to go back to school.
Career.
Exactly, and yet, quite literally, I have to go back to school if I want to do anything with my career 4 years in.
It sounds a lot like that, like, quiet firing thing where it's like, we don't want to fire you, but
we don't want to
This is
help
the
your
end.
career.
this is the end of the line.
Like, if you
barring-
keep doing work for us at the value you're doing it, fine.
Yeah,
But
like,
if
we'll
you
keep
ask
you
for
on.
more, you're gone.
Yeah, and normally stagnating is a career killer.
Yeah, yeah.
It's normally exactly what you have to, like, kind of avoid. Got some
Sheesh.
real traffic building up here, and it's not.
Dude, I just suck at this track.
I think it's also causing the problem of, like, not enough goods. So normally not enough goods is caused by, like, traffic, but I have 82% traffic listed, which is not bad.
Your back sounds good, Fastmar. Yeah. No, 82 is, like, solid. It could be better, but
It could be better.
for what I presume your population is, that's really good.
Yeah, it's at 110,000.
Woo-hoo.
So we're moving people effectively.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, not enough goods is caused by either really bad traffic or you don't have enough manufacturing in the city. So, like, you've transitioned too many things to businesses.
Yes.
In this case, like, I have transitioned a lot to businesses, but I have a lot of homegrown manufacturing still. And I tried to build more, and no one went to it. So it's like, okay. It's
That's
clearly
not the
like,
problem,
a
yeah.
lack- it's not a lack of homegrown manufacturing. It's just people don't want to work anymore.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
First world problems.
Yeah, I gotta figure this shit out. This is getting annoying. Seeing, I normally, like, at this stage in scaling, see, like, nothing propped up. Like, very few
Yeah.
bubbles.
You want to just be making progress.
Yeah. So, like, by the way, on this one, I did something new. I created a dump. Like, I just built 16 dumps.
All
the
in
way
a
out on the
grid?
outskirt of yeah, all in a grid, all on the outskirt of my
Wow.
city, but with close tie-ins to the two major. So they're at an intersection of two interstates.
But at that point, why don't you do an incinerator? Like a grid of incinerators.
I have like 8 incinerators with it too.
Oh,
And that's so they can quickly dump all of their trash out. Basically, I will never have to build another dump or incinerator.
got
for the city.
it. So the incinerators are
Finally.
just the managements of the dump. Well, but then at that point, why don't you just build like one more incinerator to get it back to ground zero of dump?
So, I'm not sure, because I like looked this up, at least on the vanilla mode here. I'm not sure an incinerator acts as a dump. Like, I think you need the dump as like as like a battery in your car.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
an
yeah,
incinerator gets you electricity.
You can't just have the sun powering it.
Exactly. You need to have trash always in reserve to feed the incinerator. Because I looked this up because I was like, can I just run like a ton of incinerators instead of dumps?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I was like, no. No, you cannot. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. Right now it's working really well. Like, I don't actually have trash as a problem, and I only have one dump that has to empty right now. Like, I went way overkill. I built 16 of these things when I only had 6 running the city. But I got tired. In every one of these cities that gets late stage for me, I spend half the time just looking and being like, oh, make sure that dump is emptying, and oh, make sure an incinerator is nearby. But even if there's an incinerator nearby, sometimes the dump will just drive its trash all the way to the other side of the city to another dump instead of the next door
Instead of the incinerator. Yeah.
So this one, I put all of them in the same grid. And yes, they can connect to the rest of the city, but there's no other trash or incinerators anywhere else in the city. So if they want to dump, they have to drive it just down the street.
So you have all 16 dumps and all 8 incinerators right next to each other.
Right next to each other.
Got it.
I can empty a dump from 100 to 0 in like 5 minutes.
Word.
But yeah, because I got so fed up because every one of these late stage cities, I was sitting there constantly with like, and I have capacity for like 8 more dumps.
Yeah.
That I can add on.
In dire
and there's
need.
no one else. Yeah, and there's no one else there's nothing else over here in this portion of the city. So no one else is using the roads that connect all the dumps.
Yep. It's just
trash
trucks.
Driving to trash.
You're talking about when I left. What is the least both of you would quit a job for, whether internally, like wages, hours, conditions, or externally, like a better job wanting you in?
So I would never quit a job without the better job.
Okay. You would begrudgingly work it out for a couple of weeks while you look for a new one. That was a gorgeous start.
Yeah,
that's fair.
Always.
That's fair.
Because I've never worked a job that bad where it's like,
this
is insufferable. Like, I need to get out of here. I've never worked one that bad. They exist. I've never
yes
had the misfortune of accidentally signing up for one. But yeah, no, I mean, I've quit over very little normally. Normally, it's just like I have a set of things that, like, when I was interviewing for the job, I was like, this is what I want to be doing, and they said great, and then they proceeded to hire me knowing that's what I wanted to do. And if they stop doing that, it's like, all right, well,
then I'm not here.
I don't want to be here anymore because this isn't what I want to do. So normally it's just, if I don't think it's going to be beneficial to my career to stay somewhere, I will do it.
There you go. For me, I just need to kind of be happy. You're welcome, computer, and if I get a penalty for that, I'm gonna be pissed. Okay. Like, for me, I agree with Aaron. I would definitely need another job before quitting. But even on that note, how much better would it need to be in terms of like pay? At least 20%, I would say. Like, given my current job. And you guys have heard my opinions on my current job, so that says a lot about how beta I am. It would need to pay 20% better, and even then, I would still go to my current job and be like, hey, I've got this offer for 20% better. Thoughts? As far as like internally what would make me look, it is sad me realizing the answer to that. Let me say that much. I did not deserve a 1.4 for that. Not so much wait for a new job. Like, I mean, I would read. That's what I'm saying. It's kind of a twofold question. I would never quit without having one lined up, barring extreme circumstances. But even then, like, what would make me even look for a job so that I have one lined up is kind of like its own question. And that's like, yeah, it really has to be like a lot. Like, because right now, I am not a big fan of my job, but it seems very temporary. So that's where it's like I haven't even bothered looking because I mean literally it's a matter of like the end of the month kind of thing. Now it is currently going to be the end of the month, but it's been like this for the past 5 weeks, so I guess give it 2 months. But yeah, where it's like I always kind of saw like that the light at the end of the tunnel, so that was where I was like, I haven't really bothered to oh my god, do I get another plus 1.4 for that? 0.4, whatever. Yeah, and that's just where it's like I have to really hate it for and not see a way out, basically.
Yeah.
Because like right now, like I like my job. Like honestly, like if I stagnated, it wouldn't be the end of the world to me. I would prefer to have a way forwards, and like if I'm gonna stagnate, I would at least prefer like decent raises here and there.
Yeah, sure.
You know, potentially over inflation at least. But yeah, as far as like my life doesn't revolve around my job. It revolves around pretty much everything else. And that's where it's just like I don't. Jeez, I'm getting railed by penalties on this race. That's where it's like, I mean, yeah, like I can. I really pushed it. I'm gonna quit and see if I can change the difficulty anyway. Seems like every time I've hopped on the stream in the last year, you're a week away from getting fired. Nah, but in the last 6 months, yeah. But it's been 2 different things, and it's been. So it's always been like whatever 2 months away, kind of thing. So. Let me go difficulty 6 so that I can actually pass people and then go a little bit further down the pole. And I mean, I've worked here for like 4.25 years now, so it's like I know my ropes around IBM now, and it's like I know what's kind of expected of me, what's, you know, all that good stuff, and like I enjoy it. You know, the first 3.5 years that I worked here, absolutely no complaints. It's just this past like half a year where it's like, yeah. It's just iffy. You know, it's like, yeah. I still like, there are still good parts of the job. Like when I was about to get fired, I loved what I was doing. And right now, I don't love what I'm doing, but like, it's working towards something. Brother, I'm literally straight up not taking that 2.25 second penalty. So, but also, yeah, I'm beta when it comes to quitting my job and stuff like that. What was the salary estimate you gave before for someone getting the same degree as you, doing well, but not exceptional in college, getting a job like you? Yeah, so if they go to my same college, get my same degree, get a 3.2 to 3.5 GPA, and start working in my industry, when I came out of college, I would have expected like 75K. But a lot of that comes from the fact that I went to Georgia Tech, unfortunately. Coming out of a school like Kennesaw, all the same specifications except the degree from Kennesaw is gonna put that down to like 65. But that was when I came out. Now it's probably higher just due to like inflation and stuff. If I get any penalties, I'm gonna vomit. Okay. I mean, I just could not get through that section. I'm like willing to accept the fact that I'm in 14th just to like pass them later, and the computers are just slamming into me. USDA can be similar to Kennesaw. Yeah. So when I came out, it would have been similar to like 65K. You know, getting a 3.5 GPA kind of thing. I got a warning? I've never seen that. I didn't actually get a penalty for that collision. I got a warning.
That's incredible.
That better be a penalty. If I got a warning, then that one better be a penalty. Oh my god, no penalty. I love it. Alright, what about that one? Okay, half a second. It's like 80K now. Yeah, that's assuming the company's willing to pay it. In terms of spending money, yes, 65 then is like 80 now. In terms of earning money, 65 then is like 65 now. But like actually. And hey, give me some credit. It was 2019 when I started. I'm still in 9th. This is slightly concerning. Yeah, 76K instead of 65. Yeah, 75 right now instead of 65 makes sense. Yeah, so yeah, 75 would be my roundabout answer for right about now. Oh, that's gonna be another half a second, isn't it? Okay, it's gonna be no penalty just because we were both accelerating out of the corner, so that's fine. So 7th place, 6th place. When did I pass that other person? Sending a computer off the track virtually just because they're scared of you.
Elite behavior.
I need some mental rehab for upcoming interviews for internships. Bro, yes, get an internship. College hack, be an RA, work an internship.
Yep. Can't recommend it more.
If instead of one of those you like are working a part-time or full-time job, fine. But it's preferred, be an RA and work a summer internship. That way during the school year you can just focus on schoolwork, and yet you're literally like going to college for free. Resident assistant, you live in the dorms and you're the freshman babysitter.
Yep. The requirements are usually extremely easy.
You just have to be a person that people like talking to, and you have to be responsible. Generally. I'm not getting third.
Last lap, let's go.
I was way too okay with starting in 14th place and just kind of staying there for a little bit. But I stayed there for a while, and that really slowed me down. And I have a half-second penalty to go with it because I was working through traffic for so long. What would you consider a full-time job? I mean, okay, by that definition, legally just 40 hours a week, but if you're talking about like coming out of college, like getting a full-time job, like this whole discussion started with my theoretical example, salaried. As much as I hate the idea of salary jobs. Because it sounds great until it's implemented.
Yeah, because it sounds like, oh, these are their jobs.
Exactly. Yeah, it sounds like, oh, it gives you job security, and yeah, you might have to work 50 hours on a given week, but then you'll only work 30 on another one. No, you won't.
No,
No, you
you
won't.
40 minimum.
Yeah, you work 40 minimum, you just might also work 50 for the same pay, which is precisely why I hate it. But it's actually not that bad. I make it sound worse than it is. I just joined and heard, but yeah, I'm beta. The only interview I've been invited to is one of the best ones I applied to, and it's in a week. Uh-oh. Time to do a crap interview between now and then just to prepare you. Just trying to figure out a way to get a full-time job without working a full-time job. So, like, while you're in college? Yeah, I don't know that I have your answer to that one.
Whichever one you get isn't gonna pay well,
Yeah.
sadly.
Yeah. I worked for $8 an hour, part-time, but I worked for $8 an hour when I was in college. Except for my internships that paid me 18, 17, 21, and 24? 25? Something like that. Which, says nothing about white collar versus blue collar jobs, I swear. Tire compound. Oh, do I put draggies on? The answer is no, but like...
Are drag tires bad again?
Well, the car comes stock with race tires, so...
Oh.
Probably don't want to make it
so
worse.
Don't need to put draggies on.
Wait. I recognize these rims. Yes! They got the Bongio rims, baby!
Hell yeah.
And they are the lightest, it seems. But so are the stock ones, so I'm gonna leave it. My parents want me to work a full-time job while I'm waiting to start the semester, but they don't plan on charging me anymore to live in their house. And what I make on YouTube already more than covers that. Just spend at least 35 hours, just spend 40 hours a week on YouTube. Kappa, no Kappa.
It is a little annoying. So this game pushes all this stuff about like, all right, make sure everyone's like fucking educated and shit. Like, make sure everyone's got a good education.
Make sure everyone has water.
Like, yeah. But no, it's like, make sure everyone's educated.
Yeah.
Like, keep educating. And then when they get too educated, no one goes to work at the factories anymore. But apparently you can't. Like, this game has a kind of hard cap on how much you can import in. So you like can't import in enough goods to kind of like supply all of your stores.
Yeah.
So you kind of need factories, but then no one goes to work at them because you spent all that money making sure they're educated. So it's a very frustrating process here. It's kind of killing me. At the moment.
Not my dad! You also hear something! Ugly ass fucking noodle!
I guess I should put on wet tires. Ugh. Aaron, just outsource labor.
That's the thing. I wish. I wish I could. Why are you guys U-turning? There's a U-turn earlier. Take that.
You would 100% be going to India?
Yeah. Well, because like I don't have anyone to work the jobs I have here.
Fast Miner, I know you mean no harm, but I'm gonna not need sweeping absolutes like that on day 2 of the game. Thanks. At least word it like it's not a sweeping absolute, and I'll be more okay with it. ban him. Mods, where are you at? He's my favorite. Behind Zero Duel, obviously, but...
Obviously. Okay, I did all this work to try to improve my traffic flow, which I thought I had kind of done. Oh, I have not. Oh, I have not improved my traffic flow.
Just saying that, like, rains aren't worth it, or wets aren't worth it unless it's absolutely coming down. Like, maybe. Maybe. It's day 2. Day 7 at most. Like, I mainly just don't want to hear it, if I'm being entirely honest. Like, I'm okay with, like, recommendations. Like, Luke hopped in yesterday and was like, hey, you know, like, anti-roll bars seem to be pretty helpful. I've been setting them at, like, 716 or something like that is what he said. Like, that's helpful, and I like digesting that information, but someone just, like, like, that was what killed Horizon 5 for me, was people just coming in and saying, oh, this car is trash.
Literally.
Oh, you have to apply these tires or else you just cannot race this type of race. And it's like, I'm not saying they're wrong, and I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying I don't want to hear it. I don't want to be exposed to the flaws of this game that quickly. I want to gradually kind of pick up each of the different pieces of this game. Like, okay, I tried wet tires, but I didn't feel like I did very good compared to the same difficulty computer. Right? Like, so on and so forth. Or wants me to marinate in the flaws? No. I just kind of don't want you to be a generic person that's every other person in the community. Because I hate the Forza community, if that wasn't obvious. Does Nalek have a guide video up yet? Of when to use wet tires? Yeah, I haven't read Nano's full message there, but it seems like he's about to talk about backseat gaming, and that's, yeah, kind of what this feels like. Imagine you play a story game and the first thing you start streaming with is someone joining in and saying Dumbledore dies at the beginning. Dumbledore. Okay, I pronounced what he said wrong, but it's a good thing. It's a good thing he didn't actually say what I thought he said anyway. I could spend more time in racing communities instead of isolating myself. At least it's not a Need for Speed community. I don't give a shit. Couldn't care less, if I'm being entirely honest, big guy. I don't mean to insult you personally. I'm just insulting what was said. Just, yeah. Basically, yeah, don't backseat game. Like, if I wanted you in the backseat of my car, I'd be driving a car with 2 seats. And that goes while I'm driving an R-Class car, but it also works if I'm not. Just imagine that the... what was it, Toyota Celica? Was that what I bought yesterday? I know I have a Subaru BRZ. Just imagine that my Subaru BRZ does not have a second seat in it. Dude, I suck. Jeez, I'm like multiple seconds away from where I'm supposed to be on that. I wonder if I should try soft tires. Thanks, Nano. Oh, man. I will try them, though. Oh, no. I want to do practice again. Can I not practice again? Oh. Well, then let's set it to wet because that's what we practiced on, and we'll just lower the difficulty accordingly. Sure. Oh, no, it's the rain. I have a goal of 207 because that's what I should be getting on a clean track, but I'm only getting 211 because it's wet. I can say that because I was not far from where I was supposed to be in terms of the computers. Like, I was, like, starting in the middle of the pack, I was still projected 4th as a finishing place. Which means that the other computers were also at least a second or two behind that 207 goal. I think it was the wheels. Maybe. I heard that they're literally not worth it unless it's coming down. So it's a good thing I put soft tires on right now, because the rain's really coming down onto my windshield. Thanks for using the correct... Oh, it is the correct there, so it just shouldn't have an apostrophe. I was trying to be obnoxious in that... Pardon? How much do I not trust this? It's saying I can start dead last on the hardest difficulty and still get 3rd. I'm gonna do what I did a second ago. Oh, what did it? You can't see because maybe I should move face cam.
Maybe.
A lot of stuff is on the right. Like when I'm racing, there's nothing there, but basically every menu shows up on the right side of the screen. Illegal pass. I don't care. I'm in first. Okay, well, I'm not in first for long, but the computers suck, so. Penalty me. Wow, it may not have been lying. I may have been really able to go to the hardest difficulty and go from last to at least 3rd. That would have been kind of fun. It's Aaron, when you getting married? Pardon?
Like that.
Just, you know, just a little light conversation to break the air.
Yeah, just to kind of, you know, no dead air on the mic. I think I'm finally fixing my traffic problem.
Oh yeah, you're a little soft, by the way. How'd it go?
Yeah, it went really well. It was a lot of people there.
Okay.
A lot of people there. Like 100 people at this thing.
What?
Yeah, it's gonna be a sizable wedding.
I would guess. he is also in finance, so like,
Yeah, we've discovered this one is gonna be big. They're expecting like 350 to 400 people. I think.
I don't know 350 to 400
I
people.
don't know that many people either. Em and I are both like, wow.
For real though. He went to
Yeah,
UGA,
yeah.
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So he knows a lot of people through his fraternity kind of time there.
Yeah, that helps.
But even still, dude. Even still.
That's still just so many people.
even Stroga, it's like that's a lot of people.
But I guess like if you're the type of person to join a fraternity, you're the type of person to know 350 people, even if they're not in your fraternity.
Yeah, they're expecting like it's gonna be all family members
Sure.
kind of thing, which
Sure.
Em and I were looking at this. We're like, all right, this is gonna be a great pathfinder to how many people would show up. Because we're looking at it, because I'm like, I'm so, like, not estranged, but like, we don't, my extended family and I don't.
Yeah, no, makes sense.
So it's like, we don't know if they would or wouldn't show up.
Yeah.
And so we're really happy Noah is going through this. It's like, all right, this should really tell us
He's the guinea
if they
pig.
would or, yeah, if they would or wouldn't.
The 300-person guinea pig.
Yeah, dude, yeah.
That's
It's
crazy.
a bit of a mess.
I can't even imagine where you would have that.
They want to do it at the Fox.
Like the theater?
Yeah, the theater. Apparently
Okay.
there's like a ballroom in the back.
Okay.
No, it's also gonna not be cheap.
They're talking about a 400-person wedding at the Fox, Aaron.
Yeah.
That wasn't exactly the
It's-
first word that came to mind.
No, it wasn't mine either. My parents, on the other hand, I think are in for a little bit of a shock later.
Uh-oh.
Because they were throwing out some numbers, and I'm like, those
Nope.
seem low. Those numbers seem low.
Yeah.
But it's because they've always been very frugal people, so they haven't really gotten to experience
Luxury.
Em and I were
like a
Em and I were
wedding.
talking about this. Yeah, Em and I were talking about this. We're like, they haven't like really had to experience much of like inflation
Yeah.
or like stickers.
Oh yeah, I mean,
exploding.
like when you're that old, like not that they're old, but like
No, but
they're
they just don't do
nearing
anything.
retirement. Yeah, so it's like, what do? You go to
Yeah.
dinner, kind of like.
I don't think my dad has been to like a Braves game in
Yeah.
years. So he
Yeah.
he wouldn't know.
That a beer is $10 plus.
Yeah, beer is yeah, dude, those yeah. We were looking at like, well, it'd be really fun to like go to a Seattle Kraken game or something. That's the hockey team.
Yeah.
Or, like go to a Seahawks game. How can does the NFL just not want families of 4 at NFL games anymore? Like, is that just done? Because how can a family of 4 afford each ticket being $150?
Yep.
Each ticket's $150. A hot dog. Now, the Benz was famous just because it
Yes.
charged hot dog prices for hot dogs.
Exactly.
But like 4 tickets, parking, and food.
Oh yeah, forget parking.
That's $700.
Yeah, I mean, four
For a
tickets is 600. So no, I think you're talking
4 tickets here at 600. Yeah. 4
Yeah.
tickets, parking, food. You could be closing
parking.
in on 1,000.
Yeah, parking. You're at
For
least
nosebleed.
650,
Yeah.
and food for 4 people. You're talking
Yeah.
probably 20 a person at least.
20 a person.
So I mean,
easy.
it's 750,
Yeah. Like, does the NFL just not?
and that
want
doesn't count
families
if
of-
you wanted to buy like any sort of merch or anything to remember the day by.
Not, oh, dude, and you gotta buy. Like,
You
you
gotta-
would do it because it's like once in a season. Once
Exactly,
in every
and that's another
season,
100
you're
per
gonna go to a
person
game.
right there. So you're at
Easy
like
on another 100 per
1150.
person. Yeah, no. We were talking about this. We're like, dude, it would be expensive for Em and I to go on public transit to a game and not get food. We would be like,
Yeah.
that's like a lot
Yeah,
of
it's
money.
like almost
That's
$500.
Yeah,
$400.
Yeah, it's like we don't really want to do that. That's just like going to the game.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah.
did nothing else.
Yeah, that's
did
just
not turn it
being
into an
in the
event
presence
at
of
all.
the game.
Yeah. I can't, like, the NFL has to at some point kind of try to reel that back in, right? Like,
Yeah.
surely, because you're losing an entire generation of new football fans who
Yeah.
can't go because their parents are like, well, I guess we'll just go to a baseball game instead.
How much of this
Right,
do
'cause
you
it-
think plays a factor into fantasy football being popular?
Because all you can do now is sit at home and watch the NFL.
Exactly.
You're like, I'm
So
not
that's
going
what,
to a game.
and you can watch all the games at once.
Because, like, yeah, you and Jess can go to, like, an NFL game. Like, if the 49ers
Sure.
are in town, it's like, you're going to splurge.
Exactly.
You're going to do it. You're going to get good tickets. Like, but
Yeah.
that's just you, too.
Exactly.
That's
and
just
that's
two of
and that's
you,
only
that's
because
just
I'm
going.
already a fan.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, yeah, but if you have kids, you're going to go to, like, and you can't even go to a college game down south. That's still $1 billion. Because
Yeah. Yeah.
that is the NFL team.
No, yeah, I mean we're gonna
At
have
least
to
now.
consider that when we have kids, like because we have season tickets, but they're $400 a ticket,
Yep.
which I mean is worth it for us because we like supporting KSU. It's not worth it because it's worth
Yeah,
$400
yeah.
a ticket.
No.
It's worth maybe 200. But I'm okay, you know, I get the good seats, I know what I'm doing, you know,
Yep.
those weekends in the fall, right? Like, it's a good thing to look forwards to, so I'm willing to pay that premium to support Kennesaw. But, like, with 2 extra kids, like, what, am I gonna pay another $800 for 2 kids that aren't gonna appreciate it?
Yeah, no.
You know?
No.
But also, am I
No,
gonna
like-
still spend $800 and then spend another $100 on a babysitter? Like, what's the
Exactly.
alternative?
Yeah, you don't have a good alternative here. No, it's just something I was thinking about. I was like,
Yeah.
like the NFL almost needs to solve this problem.
Yeah, and that's just KSU.
Yeah, like, because it's not like I understand that the NFL wants to charge what the people will pay,
Sure.
but at some point you have to kind of look at these owners and say, hey, I get it. You want to charge what people will pay, but do we want fans for the next generation?
Exactly. Like
25 years from now, when that generation grows up and has only been to one NFL game their entire life,
exactly.
because the game was $1,000.
Exactly. They're
Yeah, I
only
don't know
gonna
how you
care about their home team when they accidentally make the Super Bowl once in 30 years.
Yeah, like,
You know.
I think I have been to one Falcons game, and that
Yeah.
was before it got like crazy expensive. It was already just kind of like a chore, but yeah. No, but yeah, all of that to say, yeah, I think my parents are in for a little bit of a discovery.
Yeah, bring it all the way back here.
On just in general, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, my mom asked me, like, when we were back home, she was like, has college really gotten that expensive? Because mine was fairly cheap because it was at Kennesaw and
Yeah,
RA,
and
I was
you had
co-op, so
Zell-
I paid for
or,
my own
yeah,
housing,
Hope.
and I had Hope. I was like, yeah, college is that
And you had
expensive.
Hope Scholarship.
Yeah, I didn't have Hope, so yeah, I just had the scholarship. Yeah, let's not get that conflicted.
Let's not get carried away here.
Let's not get carried away at all. Yeah, I was like, yeah. Out of state? Yeah. If you wanted to go to UGA out of state,
Good luck.
good fucking luck. That's not gonna be cheap. Not that it necessarily like should be. You're paying
Sure.
for, no one forced you to go out of state to UGA, right? Like,
True.
that was entirely a you decision.
You had cheaper options.
Yeah, don't tell me there weren't cheaper options than out-of-state UGA. Why are all these people insisting on going to this cargo harbor and not the other one? You're annoying.
This track is crazy. Why is it 2.5 minutes long in an R-Class car? And the whole thing is little switchbacks. I wish I could say I like it, but I suck at it, so...
So you don't. You don't.
Teetering on that edge, Aaron. Teetering on that edge.
Fair enough. I hate when you put in like, God,
What were your parents thinking it would cost in total? Did they get up to a total number?
they have a total number in mind. I don't want to say it
That's fair.
necessarily, but it's just more for them that I don't want to say it.
Yeah.
People don't remember what you really paid for yours, so I could say in that kind of context.
Sure, that's fair.
If you ever even brought it up. I don't even know that you did.
I probably did. I am okay with you
some point.
comparing it to that.
Yes, okay.
But yeah.
They are thinking it would be a little shy of double yours. And I'm like,
No.
no, sadly, no.
They are closer than I thought they were going to be, though.
They were closer than I thought they were going to be, too. They're still wrong.
They are definitely still wrong.
Still wrong, but yeah, I was expecting them to be kind of miles
Because
off.
it'll probably be triple.
Yeah.
It doesn't quite scale, right? Like if you have 4 times the people, it won't be 4 times the cost, but it'll probably be triple.
It could, yeah. It could sometimes be worse.
Yeah.
Than 4 times the cost.
Yeah,
They can
that's
sometimes,
true.
If you
Yeah,
go with
because
that
like
scheme.
florals are pretty expensive for us, but also like they could have been way worse.
Yeah, because like the venue unfortunately doesn't scale
True.
evenly. Like a venue doesn't scale from like, oh, I need 4 times the space, I will pay 4 times the price. It's like, no, because now you're starting to get into, there are very few venues.
Yes, they
that
know
hit
their worth.
4 times the space and
Yeah.
look like a wedding. 'Cause
Yeah.
you can't just go to a warehouse in South Atlanta. Yes, it would seat 4 times the people
In their graves.
in their grave. It would seat
It's
4
bring
times
your
the
own
people, but-
coffin.
Yeah, it is not necessarily the vibe I think they're going for, but I don't know that. I don't know that. Maybe they are going for a warehouse in South Atlanta, but I would hazard a guess at no.
I had a fun realization, Aaron. Kind of related to this because you said I don't know them, and I was gonna make a joke that you don't know your brother.
Yeah.
But of all of the people in this world, I have lived with Brent the longest,
That is true.
which is hilarious
Yes.
because
That is a
the
true
2
statement.
years that he has on me, it's actually not quite 2 years, and we
Yeah.
did live together for 2 years without mom.
Yep.
Kind of funny.
Yeah. It'll be a really exciting day when Jess overtakes him.
What?
I mean, you guys need to when Jess overtakes for having lived with Jess now, like the
Oh,
longest.
oh.
Yeah, that could have been more clear.
I was talking about it the other way, but it does apply the way that you said it, and I see
Yes.
what you're saying now.
Yeah, it'll be a really fun day when you've lived with Jess for longer cumulative time than you have with
Yeah, because
Brent.
what is that? I mean, it's gotta be. So I lived with Brent for, we'll say 17 years, because even though we're a year and a half apart, that half a year, like we were only a year behind in school. So,
Yep.
and then, yeah, so it's 19 years plus 2 years in college. So, like the 17 and 2. So then that would be, and I've lived with Jess for just over 3 now. So in, what'll it be? It'll be summer 2039.
Okay.
Summer 2039. Me and Jess will have been married for 17 years.
Wow.
We'll probably,
Yeah, that's the one.
rough estimate, we'll probably have kids that are like, I mean, at most 14, but right. No, 17 years from now. Wait. So that would be at most, I guess, 16. But I mean, yeah, we'll definitely have kids. We'll probably have a kid in middle school.
Yeah. That's fair.
You're on to BG boy cars now. Big?
I don't know what
Big.
it means by that.
Big boy cars.
I assumed.
Had a terrible time racing in GTX cars. Yeah. No, it's a wild track. I like it. I want to like it. I don't know if I like it, but I want to like it. I also like setting the difficulty lower and then putting myself lower on the pole. It's kind of fun. So what do you do in Seattle, Aaron?
What do I do out here?
Not a lot of video games.
Not a lot of video games. There's a lot there's a lot just to do in general. We've also been traveling a lot, and we will be traveling again this weekend.
Okay. Yeah, gotta get out of Seattle.
No, I'm really upset because I actually really like it here. Much to the terror of my parents, which kind of made me keep saying it. Like when I was back home. When I was back home, I was like, they were really hoping in their.
I hate it there. Can't wait to come back after 2 years.
Exactly. And they'd be like, well, like, it's not a mistake because you tried it, right? Like, it's still, it's good that you tried it. Like, they were fully ready to be very supportive, and instead I came in and I was like, nah, I kind of like love it out there. I was like, I don't really know when I'm gonna leave. Like,
It's okay. You can come back whenever you want.
Oh, fuck. That's not a good sign.
Okay, I don't know why I decided that I wanted to
I really thought this would
start at 16th on this track in particular. I'm about to virtually send every computer off this track.
I don't know why I had such high hopes that these people were gonna zipper merge better than they did. They did not.
Gotta hate when you don't zipper merge. All my homies hate people who don't zipper merge.
Yeah, like, please do that.
Aaron, come to
like,
Cali. That's what Luke said.
No, like, I really love, like, it's the vibe of the place is very different than.
Really?
Like,
Okay.
Because I was in, LA visiting her grandma last October.
Yeah.
And we were like, this is too much.
Yes,
Like,
LA
we could tell
is definitely
immediately.
too much.
We were like, okay, like that is too much. And it's still, like, it's kind of, don't hate me if anyone in here is from LA. It kind of reminded me a lot of Atlanta. You have to drive to fucking everything.
Don't hate me if anyone here's from LA. Whoops. Alright, I thought I knew the track. That's gonna be like a 5-second penalty. 0.1? Bro, what are these penalties, bro? I'm about to do it again. Anyway, carry on. Atlanta.
Yeah, no, like, it kind of reminded me of Atlanta. It's just these mega highways. You have to drive to everything.
Yeah.
I know, like, a bunch of people from California, like, it's nothing like Atlanta. Like, no, LA has parts of it that are very much Atlanta-esque.
Yeah.
Just not the weather.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, not the
Seattle's
weather.
just not the weather. Seattle is just so different. Like, it really is just, it's a very unique place. It's not very fast-paced at all.
It's just always raining. Everyone's always just going.
Everyone's so depressed all the time. It's very
Perfect.
relatable.
Aaron loves it.
It's very relatable. Yeah, no, and like San Francisco would be like the close one to. Yeah, like I still need to go there at some point.
Do it. Let's meet up for a 49ers game.
Let's do it.
Not this
and we'll
season.
both ignore-
We are.
we'll both ignore- Yeah,
We're booked on expenses.
that's fair. We'll both ignore that Luke is in the area.
Yes.
Won't mention him at all.
I'll just accidentally be off stream for a weekend.
Yeah, exactly. And I'll make sure to post tons of pictures. So you guys being
The Golden Gate Bridge, Levi's Stadium.
Yeah, exactly. Really just hitting all of it. I
Is
swear to
Levi's
God, if
Stadium
some
the
of
old
you-
one? I can't even remember.
I swear to God, if some of you fucks are about to merge back onto this other road, I'm
I'll
gonna.
be at the game anyway, even if you aren't. Nice. Levi's is new.
That's true. It's his girlfriend.
Whoa, Aaron. Whoa.
Exactly.
Hot topic.
Is it really?
I mean, I guess quite literally no, which is kind of what makes
Yeah.
it a hot topic, right?
That's fair. Yeah, I agree.
Aaron, I don't have one yet.
That's fair.
You got a year to figure it out.
That's fair, Luke. Okay, traffic is officially getting pretty bad. And I am kind of running out of...
I almost just
Some
asked
of
a
it.
really stupid question.
Okay, never mind, I have
I was like, I wonder if I have anything to bring me to Seattle. And then I almost asked the question, oh, I wonder if the 49ers play the Seahawks in Seattle next year.
Was that a dumb question?
They're division rivals. They play each other at home and away each year.
Oh. That makes sense. That makes sense. It also makes sense that I did not know that. Yeah, that tracks.
Why do you need a year? Or why do you have a year? Because I will not be going to a 49ers game in California this year. That is for sure. I guess Aaron
really.
might change his mind. Aaron might go to a 49ers game.
No. Dude, I wouldn't go to like... I was looking at like Seahawks prices. I was like, I wouldn't go to a Seahawks game.
And you're like low-key interested in that.
Yeah, I would like kind of want to go. It's just so expensive.
Yeah.
And I don't think I'm being...
You don't think you've reiterated this enough?
No, I don't think I'm being like a curmudgeon about it. Like, I don't think I'm just being...
Curmudgeon?
I really like that word.
I don't think I'm being a muggle about it.
Yeah, I don't think I'm just being like annoying. I think like it's just the amount of times I could go out to have a nice meal or try a new restaurant or something like that for one NFL game.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
That's where I get a little bit like, wow, that.
Yeah, I don't want to be a crumbopulous Michael about it, but
I really don't want to be that. But I feel like my hand's being forced. Okay, I'm finally solving my goods shortage, but I'm solving it with just a lot of traffic.
That's not
so
good.
it turns out it was a goods shortage. Oh wow, that's a lot of traffic. Okay, I also want to finally build like. Okay, we're gonna. This whole sector is just getting redone. This is so bad up here. I kind of hate it. Because I kind of want this to be...
I'll read chat in a second here. A little annoyed that spun me out as much as it did.
This is going to become a tourist destination. That is what it will be. I have now decided.
Homecoming's coming out. I like that. Casey, you just had theirs. Oh man, I miss a lot.
Nice work out there.
My mom got excited at gas going down to 5.69. Wow. San Diego is what LA should be. Never been to San Diego. Don't really plan to be. Candlesticks the old. That's right. I got my entire life to figure it out. That's fair. Didn't plan to go, now I am, all in the span of a few days, not with anyone but with a group. I bought my ticket because the boys convinced me. Then I was like, what else to do? Then Illusion was like, we're taking a group, come with. And I was like, alright, sure. Lit.
Nice.
I love that Luke, I'm sure he does it semi-consciously and for
Has
our
to.
benefit, but I love that he calls her Illusion.
Yeah. I wouldn't know who he's talking about if he doesn't use that. He's really doing it for my old ass who just forgets everything. And is already fully in kind of like a dad mode. I'm just like, I don't know who any of these people are.
Yeah, Aaron, that car cost me $216. It should have cost me $300K, and I just didn't get my money back from that.
That
I am
sucks.
down money from doing that championship.
Do they want you to just keep going back and doing it again?
I don't know, but I didn't get my money back from that championship.
I don't know. But
I guess
maybe.
the thought is at some point I won't have to buy a $300,000 car to complete it.
At some point you'll already have the car.
Exactly.
Okay.
We're not at that point yet, but
No, you're not. You're not.
all right, Aaron, do I do the MX5 challenge?
The MX5 challenge.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that would probably be a lot cheaper, right?
Yeah, I actually bought it last night before getting off already, so.
Oh, so yeah, there you go.
Exactly.
Easy.
Online is credits farm? I would guess, but like, I should get the money back that I put in. Especially after putting 2 hours of work in.
Lime Rock's
I was doing that
bus
one
stop on
championship for
Back
2
Street is a
hours.
short box-shaped
And I
chute.
didn't get my money
You need to
back
find your
from the
rhythm
car that I
Love
bought.
that.
or quick directional changes.
Stock tires. On top of that homecoming plan stuff, I guess I'm now included in the winter ball / prom plans. Didn't even know I was going, but I guess I am. Sounds like you got a date. Send me the cute pic that you guys take with like the little what's the thing that goes on the wrist?
Oh. Corsage.
Corsage, yeah, with her hand with a little corsage on it over your chest.
With a little.
Oh, watch your film. That's fair. Send it in Discord instead of Snapchat.
With a little croissant on it.
Croissant.
With a little croissant on it. I insist on saying it with as much flair on it as possible.
That's how it should be said. It's French.
Yeah, exactly. It's a French word.
Exactly.
Okay, slope terrain. Where's slope terrain? There it is. Hello.
It does say my full name at the start, so like skip that part. Yeah, brother. I will, but also. Yeah, right. I've leaked my credit card info on stream before, so it'll be fine.
You did.
True story.
Nothing happened from that, right?
No, nothing happened from that.
Huh.
I mean, can you guess who was watching?
That's a good point. And the nice thing is, at this point, you have enough content out that, like,
It would be impossible to find.
it would be.
I also
impossible
didn't
to find
upload
this.
it, but yeah, it would be impossible to find.
Just hours.
To
of
even
content.
find the stream like before or after. I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
you did delete the VOD, not upload it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, obviously.
Okay, this is not going well. I kind of.
And surprisingly, I don't think anyone clipped it. Which I would have deleted the clip if they did, but crazy.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, it was because I was. Oh, I can't believe I just did that. Yeah, there was a. I was like preparing to make a purchase, but I wasn't like fully, I guess, convinced that I was going to do it yet. So I left it up in the background, like on my second monitor when I was on stream, and I switched to a scene display that wasn't set to show my monitor, like my main monitor. It was set to show just Chrome. So even though it was on my other monitor, it showed Chrome with all the details already entered. Yeah, it's good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff.
That's good stuff. Wait, what is happening? Why won't this become a
Make
short
sent
one?
word.
I guess I could put the
Nice.
airport here too. Actually, not a bad idea.
Sure. did have 2 coaches reach out though, and one follow me on Instagram. Like, real coach? Like college? Brother, it's that easy? Let me make a clip real quick.
Why would this not make a shoreline?
I have better highlights, but the film we received from the other schools is terrible. Pull them out. Gotta have Illusion up there in the stands recording for you.
This is
At your away games. A local college who's undefeated reached out. Said they want me to do a game day visit this Saturday. Do it. You're going, right? She's a cheerleader, she can't? Oh, dude, she gets the front lines! Easy!
I think I can lay him on top of my stuff, yeah. Yeah, it shouldn't be a problem. Yeah.
I don't know what this will do. Okay, I do know what this will do. Oh, don't worry, I'm getting an ad for Luke's senior season highlights. So it also... The things I do for Luke. I mean, love. I mean, what? Hold on, I need to... delete that, and that should work. The URL is in the top, though, so I'm doing what I can here, Luke, but... doing what I can. Does it say my name? It says it in the white part, but I went into like the Google Chrome. I right click, hit inspect, and deleted it, so it doesn't actually show when I bring it over. But the URL's there. But anyway, all right, here we go. Luke's highlight reel with dramatic Forza music in the background. Not that big of a deal. Yeah, I figured it wasn't. Luke on defense though. Oh, right through, right through. Give me that running back. I love how Luke's literally like head and shoulders over everyone else on this field. Gotta get quick with those feet, dude. You big, but you need quick feet. I entirely lost you, but I presume you're the big dude tackling that. Tackling the halfback. You blocked the kick? Yo, that's sick.
That's sick.
Definitely your coolest highlight. Good block. Good stuff. Nice. Holding the outside there. Good stuff. Good stuff.
The sick reel.
I've never watched an offensive lineman so many times in my life.
Not once, yeah.
51 looks big in this clip too. At least chubby. I don't know if he's fat or tall, or I don't know if he's fast or tall, but definitely chubby little guy. Oh, got him out on tight end. Okay, sure. You got any catches, Luke? Tell me you've got like a touchdown. I wouldn't expect that you do, but that would be sick. Dude, bro didn't even make it past the line of scrimmage on you. That's hilarious. Nice. Nice. Good stuff. He kind of sucked. I love it. This is one of my viewers' senior like season highlights that he's sending to different like football colleges. I'm racing Forza, I swear. Quick break. I told him I would watch it for him. Hey, if you have one, send it to me. Q's got one? Nice. The 14th. His coach called me the best two-way lineman he's faced all season. I believe it. These are all played through my ankle sprain. Wow. Flex on him, dude.
That's pretty sick.
We should have track highlights. Pole vault has short enough clips that you can kind of do that. Otherwise... Just wait for the end of season highlights. Dude, I love that you're doing it in 2 parts too. Like, I would care so little that I would just do 1 video at the end of the season and be like, oh man, I didn't get it out early enough. Oh well.
Oh well.
I think I've seen this in a video before, Aaron.
What's up?
Did you see look on stream?
Look it.
It's just completely sandwiched between the 2 red Miatas.
Nice and safe.
Nice and safe. Alright, this blue Miata is having a blast. There we
Yeah,
go.
racing looks fun.
This one's actually a blast. This one I can get behind. What is that, the state of Maryland's flag? I still love that video on ranking the state flags
100%. It's so
by
good.
CGP Grey. Literally,
Oh, yeah.
it's the best video on YouTube. I stand by that. To date.
I would agree with that.
We got some good races, mainly the relays. Region tiebreaker for cross country would be a good one also. That was crazy. Have I ever told you that, Aaron?
No.
Going into, I may have, but you just probably don't remember, which is completely understandable. And I want to tell it again anyway, so don't feel bad. When I was a freshman, prior to like that season, our school had one region in cross country every single year that it was a school, which was since before I was born. But the school opened before I was born. Technically, the first cross-country season and the region championship for it ended after I was born. Not important. 1996. So from 1996 until 2010, they had won every region championship. Except in 2010, they did not win the championship. They lost it to, obviously, like another like local school, right, in our region. Oh my god! They lost it to another school nearby in a tiebreaker in cross country. So basically the way it works is in cross country you race 7 runners. Your top 5 of them score points based on positions. So first place scores 1 point, second place is 2, and so on, and the lowest points wins. Well, if you're tied after 5 people, it's just who has a faster 6th runner.
Okay.
So I don't know how close it was in terms of our 6th runner, but obviously our 1 through 5, we literally tied, and then we lost in the tiebreaker. And then we lost region sophomore year outright, and then we lost region junior year outright. And I said it before the season even started. I was like, I would love nothing more than to beat Lakeside at region in a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
And that was literally what happened, which is crazy because I'm pretty sure that's the only 2 times in high school that I was in a race where the tiebreaker was needed. Insane. Well, for our
really
team,
good.
I'm sure for big races, random teams just tied here and there, but yeah, crazy that we beat them in a tiebreaker our senior year, my senior year. And our 6th place person was Q, who was literally like 3 seconds ahead of their 6th place guy. Like, it was close.
That's sick.
You don't know it at the time, right? Like, you know the race is probably close and you're giving it your all regardless, but like you don't know that the dude that's 3 seconds behind you is literally deciding the race.
That's nuts.
Yeah,
That's actually crazy.
pretty sick.
We just lost a lot.
Oh, it was Alex. You're right. Q is number 5. We just lost a lot.
We just lost a lot. That's what we did. It makes me really respect, like, looking at Luke and he, like, really gives a shit. And
Well, he's also, like, good. I think if he gave more of a shit, he'd be a lot better. But also he had a bad coach last year, which is why he didn't even do it. So
Yeah, and that's where like, going to college for it, you're gonna be playing against people finally who are better than you.
yes, yeah.
That is like, luckily I knew golf wasn't gonna happen for me because that was right about to be the point where I have to really start working at it. I did not want to do that. Like, luckily that decision was mostly made
No,
for me.
Alex couldn't have been 4. No, he only got 4th at state because I basically stopped running when I passed Logan.
3 to go.
He was number 1. Yeah, if I ever tried to run cross country in college, I would have hated myself. Pole vault, though, I actually would have liked to care about, like, more. It was actually really unfortunate. Cross country, I cared a ton about in high school, but there's only, like, so much you can really do about it, I guess.
Yeah, sure.
Right, like, whereas pole vault, while that's still kind of true, like, you do kind of need the physical build for pole vault, in high school, it's just so much less competitive. So,
Yeah.
even if you don't have the physical build for it, any sort of effort or work or, you know, muscle build and whatever goes a very long way in high school, just because pole vault is so much less competitive than cross country. So I did really want to give pole vault a try in college and, like, actually see, like, if I gave it an effort equivalent to college, like, what could I be? But I never did. I probably wouldn't have been good, but my brother was really good at pole vault. He started his senior year of high school. He probably had a really good build for it. Given that you're 6 foot something, I would imagine your brother was pretty well built for pole vault. He's average? Okay.
Oh god, why is all that flooding? Stop. Stop. I moved a lot of terrain, but still. I think the water's going away. Okay, it's going away.
5'10", but he was there. I was about to say, I bet you, if he wasn't tall, he was a gymnast. I was literally about to say. You get injured too bad to want to continue? That's understandable. Alright, should be good on fuel.
Last lap.
Had to go undergo a year of shoulder rehab. That's gross. And then he pole vaulted? What a terrible decision.
Hey, he loved it.
At least tell me it was like, I don't know which shoulder would be worse to have pole vault
Neither.
mess with. Yeah, neither. Trying to think which of my shoulders is worse. I know neither of them are great, but one of them's definitely worse than the other. And it's
good.
because of pole vault, 100%. I don't
Well,
remember
yeah,
which one, probably both to be honest, because it was on rings. I'm gonna vomit just thinking about it.
That's nuts.
Yeah, I don't want to know why he had to go through a year of shoulder rehab after some rings accident.
Something
That's cool,
still.
though.
What I know is that something still makes a clicking sound for him.
Oh yeah, he cannot throw a baseball without hearing it.
Yeah, there's something that still clicks. Like, that's just a fact.
Dang, dude. Fastest lap by like 3
We
seconds.
finished P1.
Sick.
I'm desensitized at this point, I guess. So many injuries in my family. Yeah, Nano is moving the chess pieces too hard and he broke his thumb.
I would be really curious what the injury rate is like amongst high school football players now and how that's kind of trended over time. So I would imagine the stakes are much higher now. Like, there's
True. I was gonna say
Very
I would
real.
imagine it's better, but I don't know that it is better.
Yeah, like the stakes are just higher now. Like there's
Yeah.
a chance you can go to college for this now.
Yeah.
That was not the case.
Oh wait. I need 150
Going
each.
in and-
Yes, I need 300.
I'm going in and making the bougie part of town.
He needs some milk. Pardon? It's weird. Aaron, underrated thing that I didn't know that I was gonna like this much about this game.
Yeah.
They did not do a soundtrack to the game.
Oh.
It's just like
Wow.
vibes type music, just like nice.
Yeah, it's just noise.
yeah. I love it.
Kind of cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
because like I've always raced with. Well, actually, it's funny because I've always raced with music off. I've never actually like, raced like with music per se. Well, I guess I have like the in between like the menus where take me away.
Yes.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Whereas I've always been music off.
Yeah. But no, it's really nice to just like ambient music, you know? It's like Minecraft music, kinda. But eventually you'll get annoyed by the music. I don't know, dude. Cause it seems at the moment different enough to where I don't even notice the pattern yet. Whereas like in Horizon 5, like I was sick of the well, in 4 it was the animals know what's in store. But I mean I was sick of it for immediately, you know? It's actually kind of a vibe. I'm saying, dude, the ambient music in this game is really good. It's really good. Oh, Aaron, I updated my drivers. They released the drivers for this game. I updated my drivers.
Okay.
And I had been getting 41 frames per second on the benchmark on 1440 high.
Yeah.
And so I could have gotten up to, on all low settings, the highest I can get is 51 frames per second using their benchmark. Like the in-game
Okay.
like test or whatever. 51 frames per second on the lowest settings. So what I did was I just picked the highest settings that still gave me like 40 FPS and then just capped it at 30. Well, I updated my
Okay.
drivers, and on the high settings, which is what I was running on when I was getting 41, on the high settings I was getting 71 FPS. So I just kept it at the same settings and capped it at 60 instead.
Right. Yeah. That's kind of nice.
Yeah, kind of lit. I don't know why this isn't loading though.
Why are you telling me you don't have power? You do have power. There we go.
We
Stop
need
playing.
more power. Check that off. I brought back the long loading screens, Aaron. It is a new game.
Yay. I was asking myself, I was like, what is this game missing? And it came to me. Long loading screens. So I'm glad they corrected that.
Do you know YouTuber Sebastian Log? I feel like you enjoy his content. Probably not. Maybe though. I rarely pick up YouTube. It is my one of my least favorite things about myself is that I will enjoy a YouTuber's content and be reluctant to subscribe just because I like don't want to.
Yeah.
It takes me a while to subscribe to certain people, like to anyone really on YouTube. The most recent one was Astrom. I had watched like a couple of their, cause obviously it's all like astronomy, right, type stuff. And I watched a couple of their videos and I really liked all of them. And then I was like, man, I kind of want to watch like a lot more of these videos. And I was like, all right, fuck it, I'll subscribe.
Finally.
The one that's next in line is a sports talk show, First Things First. I've watched like a lot of their content in the past like 2 weeks about like, yeah, they're all talking about like football, obviously. I've watched a lot of their content, and it's like, no, I don't want to subscribe.
Yeah, but it's like, all right.
I know.
Like, they earned it.
I know. Exactly. That's the thing. I have to feel like, all right, they earned it at the end of it.
Yep.
Does a lot of cool stuff, basically just doing whatever he wants to do. His visuals are insanely interesting. Sounds too generic. Just closed out of the game because there's no way that was gonna load.
But that wasn't even online. Wait, why was that a long loading screen?
I don't know. It just bugged, I'm presuming.
Huh.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's really fun.
It is. Got a new controller for my birthday, Aaron. Little Elite Series 2.
Okay.
Yeah, love it. I love it because I've wanted this controller like literally since it was announced, except my Elite controller legally worked, so I never convinced myself to buy a new one.
Sure thing, yeah.
And so I was like, oh, perfect, a gift. That's exactly what I need. It's like simulation stuff, procedural generation. Yeah. I trust YouTube's recommendations to me more than I trust chat's.
Weird. Because sometimes YouTubes are not very good.
Generally, it's usually pretty good. And I kind of hate it because it's the same, like, I keep watching the First Things First videos recently because I keep getting recommended them and I keep wanting to watch them, and so I watch them.
There you go. So it keeps being right.
Exactly. So I keep not having to subscribe, but also I should.
You should. And you know you should.
I know I should. Aaron, you been doing
Most days here,
any
it's
fitness
sound level
lately?
92 decibels. So
Okay,
take
this is
not, other
before.
than kind of walking
You
around
mentioned,
here
yeah,
and
you
there.
mentioned walking here and there.
Yeah, other than that, no, not at the moment.
Me and Jess been getting big on it, dude.
Really?
Yeah, we've been running like
What do you
4 or
do?
5 times a week.
Oh wow, running. Okay.
Yeah, dude.
Wow, that's cool.
I've also been doing my curls and push-ups too, trying to
Oh, good for you. You're back on
balance
that?
out the body a little bit there.
Yeah, you don't want to get too lean.
I used to watch 3 Blue 1 Brown. I never subscribed because I never watched them enough to like warrant it, but every now and again I'd get recommended a video from him and I'd pick it up.
Yeah. Thank you.
Enough to recognize who that is. I should clear out my subscriptions from
I do
people
too,
that I
I
don't
do
watch
too,
anymore.
so.
Because I used to only be subscribed to like 15, 20 people, and even then like 5 of those were like small accounts that like don't update very often, upload very often, so like wasn't a big deal to keep them. And then now I'm up to probably like 50 plus, and it's just like, ugh. Worst part is I feel like I have to watch all of the videos when I'm subscribed to them. That's the real reason I don't subscribe to too many people. Is because it's a pretty conscious effort to like not watch a video.
Yeah.
Because YouTube is just that addicting. Especially when it is content that you want to watch. Like I have literally, Gotham has uploaded daily or basically daily for over a year now. Well over a year now. I've watched every single one of his videos for a little over a year now. Like, I haven't watched all of the ones like previously, like whatever, like a year and a half ago. I haven't seen like all those videos. But yeah, I've watched every video that he has uploaded in the past year.
Yeah.
Which is
I believe that.
Wild. And sometimes like he'll post a video and I'm like, I really like don't know that I want to watch that. And I always like it more than I expect, but also like, yeah, I could have probably gone without watching that. But it's like, at this point, it's like, I don't know, it's like, new day, new Gotham video, like, vibes, dude. Throw it up during lunch, dinner, whatever I'm feeling. I should watch it on runs. 'Cause that's the good thing about his videos. You can generally like not have to watch, but like you'll know when to look down based off of like how he's reacting. So if like I'm on a run, I could just like have it up in my hand, ready to look at it while like not staring at it the whole time. But then again, I like don't really go for long enough runs to warrant that anyway. Like I barely go for runs that are longer than his videos. And a lot of times I'm like focused on my pace and stuff like I'm not gonna pull him up on a speed workout. Kind of got more important things to do there.
I'm playing my cityscape.
I guess if there's ever one that you would want to start with of his videos, it's his
Would he really be in
two-part
here either
chess creation and chess engine stuff. That'd be interesting. That'd be interesting.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of goods shortages, but I'm solving it. We're solving it.
Thank the Lord.
Yeah, and I'm about to build. This is about to be a whole new tourist destination area. Yeah, very rich. This is a very rich city.
What's the meme with like the boss lady and the pretty obviously beta looking male? That's how I feel this is right now, with like her hand on your shoulder and you're like, look at my little city.
Coming in to check on the city.
Are you proud of me, Dad?
Finally. No, the city is actually doing really pretty shockingly well. Why won't you? Oh, there you go.
I really like this Miata. It just has like the perfect level of handling for its speed.
That makes sense, yeah.
Just feels like a little sports
What they're
car.
known for.
Yeah, literally.
That's what they do. Okay. This area is going to be a nightmare for traffic, though. It's only one way in. And... Well, I guess there's 3 ways in now.
No way in. No way out.
First things first, to relocate this stadium to over here. And we need to build the metro stops.
Sick drifts. Computers are ridiculous in this game.
Okay. Okay.
Gonna take a trip in my favorite car? Okay. You do that, big guy. Dude's got race tires on this car. It's a reference. Alright. See ya. I may have more power in my car than the competition.
You just take off.
I just left them. I went from 10th to 1st before the first turn.
Love it.
Oh, we're going to see Barbie tomorrow.
Oh, why?
Just cause we've been wanting to see it for a while, and then like this weekend, Jess was like, you know, I'm really in the mood to go to like the movie theater. And I looked, and literally the best movie that's out is Barbie.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not even interested in any movie other than Barbie, which is fine. I am interested in the Killers of the Flower Moon, though, coming out in like 2 weeks, a week.
I'm very interested in that.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be fun. I don't know Martin Scorsese in terms of like his, yeah, Martin Scirocco, in terms of like what movies he's done. But I've heard his name before, and it's Leonardo DiCaprio, so I figure it's probably gonna be pretty good. Stay second gear. Noted. It's a really good lap. Time to butcher it. Trying my hardest. That was the best I'm gonna do on one of these laps, that is for sure. I have 4 more of them to do, but yeah, if I beat 48.8, I'd be stunned. It would probably just have to come from this first turn, just because I started the lap faster, because the last one was so good. That's right. Not gonna be as good as last lap. That's gonna be good though. That might make up for it and then some. Okay, did not. take
time penalty is about 1.5 seconds. Total time penalty is about 2 seconds.
What's up, Just Fine? Why doesn't Nano have a sub welcome? That's what we're all wondering.
Three to go.
Felt pretty good. The start was pretty trash, but I came out of it really quick. Phew. Okay. Hold it. Good, good, good. Alright, this is where I make up time. I did not go off track twice. I didn't go off track once. What? Okay, apparently it was slower anyway, so. It's not off track either. Is that a Dr. Pepper can, Just 5 Zeros? The official sponsor of College Game Day?
And Fansville.
Fansville!
Don't forget Fansville.
Don't forget Fansville. Can't ever forget Fansville.
It's time to start building some landmarks over here.
Last lap.
What's Aaron doing in Situation Skylines right now?
I am trying
City
to
Skylines.
attract new people to my city by
Okay.
building like a big hot spot, like tourist destination with all the like landmark buildings.
Is that going to attract like long-term people or?
Both. So
Okay.
I'm building an airport and everything in the area as well, so that, you know, people can come from out of
Total time
town,
penalty is about 3 seconds.
because that's important. But also, I'm going to build a bunch of like high density housing in the area,
Okay.
because it turns out people really like that shit in this game. They really kind of want you to have a ton of specialty things.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah, I don't get it. So that's what we're working on. Right now, I'm just taking all the money I've got and building all of those specialty things.
What's the city called, Aaron?
Good work out there.
Canberg, apparently.
Canberg.
It picked it for me.
I don't believe it.
Fair. I wouldn't either.
More like Cantberg, am I right?
Exactly right.
Precisely.
Yeah, no, this is going pretty well, and it's all going to be built around kind of like the loop on the outside of the city. That way, it's pretty easy
yeah.
for everyone to get to it
I'd live there. Heard the airport is hype.
in Canberg. Why do you claim you have no electricity? Oh, because you have no electricity. That would be why. You weren't making that up.
That might have an effect on it.
So I've been like saving up money forever, and now I'm just finally going in and
Dropping it.
all of the luxury landmarks that they like you to build.
Love that for you. Wait, what? How am I?
This one's gonna be a pain to try to fit in, aren't you?
Oh, because I took this out.
Do you not fit there either? Mm. You are huge.
Thanks.
We're gonna need to delete one of these roads here. Bye bye. I think we just need to delete all of
Meet
the
you at
roads in this
Augie's
whole
is
area,
commonly
and
heard
I'll
at Eagle
rebuild them in a second.
because the turn into the infield leads to the A-shaped.
Yeah, so that's the
named after
current
the founder
plan,
of
because I'm pretty happy with like mostly where our production is at, and
Okay.
our education's in like a really good spot, and most of that stuff is doing really well, but we have like zero tourism.
Yeah,
No
yeah.
one is coming to, and it's because I have none of the specialty buildings built yet. But we're solving that.
There you go.
I actually realized you should probably all be on this road. This road would make a lot more sense. Okay. Yeah, we're very quickly vaulting into a place worth visiting. And it only cost $2 million for the first one. Because I had to buy every specialty building.
What if that game was like to scale? Like the airport costs $1 billion.
There definitely is like a mod that does that, I'm sure of it, right?
It's probably just
That's a
multiplies
great-
everything by 1,000.
Yeah, because I just built every major landmark a city could have, and it cost me just not that much. Like, it wasn't free, but also, that was very doable. Okay, now let's route some buses. Now we are worth visiting. Oh, okay, so these don't work. That is the same things. So this game doesn't have what I want, which is like a bus only lane. So they have bus lanes.
Yeah.
But regular cars are allowed to use those lanes. So it's a little frustrating sometimes.
What's the point? It's just
Yeah,
the buses
'cause-
can drive on the road.
Yeah, and I think it's like supposed to be just for buses, but like I've regularly seen people use the bus only lane. It's very frustrating to me.
I'm a little low. I didn't get 43.27, but whatever. I do think I'll probably take this game online tomorrow. I'm kind of
You ready?
exhausting my interest in single player at least.
I think that's fair.
Sick.
Dang, there's a lot of people that live here. Alright.
Eight laps. Good lord. They are 47-second laps, but faster than that even.
Still.
I money bet on you. You better not lose. Throws myself into a wall.
That's the way. It's the only way.
It must
Vegas would
happen.
want. We went to. There's a beer hall next to us where we normally do trivia.
Okay.
But last night, they're the beer hall for like the Seattle Kraken. The
Sure.
big Seattle Kraken fans.
And it's like kickoff, right?
Yeah, exactly. Puck drop was
Sure.
yesterday. That's the term they use. So,
Sick.
you know.
I guess they are not kicking it, so that's fair.
Yeah. They're allowed to though. Every time I find something new out in hockey, I'm like, are you guys allowed to do that too?"
Really?
Yeah, they're allowed to like catch it. They can't run with it, but they're allowed to like smack it down with their hands.
Yeah, I knew they could smack it down. Is that legally like called catching it though, or?
No, they're just allowed to like hit it with their hand. Which
Okay.
the first time I saw that, I said, that's insane.
That's not legal.
Surely. You can't just be doing that consistently.
Apparently.
No, they're just allowed to like hit it with their hands.
What if it goes in off your hand?
That's a good question. I don't think they've had to address that yet, although surely it's come close.
For real?
And surely someone, has held it for too long, and they now have like a pretty good system.
Yeah. For
No,
gauging
you really
that.
You really can't hold it that long. It's like, but why not?
But what? Who are you to tell me?
Who are you to tell me? Wayne Gretzky. That I can't hold it back.
What a face of a sport.
Wayne Gretzky, yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah. He's a good one. He's pretty good at hockey
He was alright.
on his good days.
Yeah.
Like I've seen
3
better.
left.
You've seen what?
I've seen better,
Yeah, exactly.
I need a better
He really
turnaround
just
spot.
needed a longer career of greatness for him to be considered good.
You just triggered something on me there.
Okay.
I was in like a Reddit comment section.
Of course, all good stories start here.
All good rants come from this. And in that comment section, they said that Tim Lincecum will not go to the Hall of Fame. And I said,
Okay.
that's crazy. Like Tim Lincecum was dominant
Yeah.
over like a pretty decent stretch. Like he went to 3 World Series.
Yeah.
Won 3 World Series, went to more than that.
Yeah.
I was like, surely he's a shoo-in. And their answer is, despite the fact that he's a 2-time Cy Young winner, which is insane,
That is sick.
that his career ended by the time he was like 30. He got not like injured, but
Sure.
his body just like was not.
Keep
It wasn't
it
like a
up.
distinct injury. It was just several.
Yeah.
That kind of kept happening. And I'm like, but that's really, like in my mind, Tim Lincecum. Like if you ask me who was the best pitcher of the last, like one of the best pitchers in the last 20 years,
Yeah.
I would probably say Tim Lincecum.
Yeah,
Isn't
yeah.
that kind of like the metric for making the Hall of Fame? Not just like my opinion, but like that's kind of, he's like really good.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah.
just that like I kind of think he's good. It's like, no, he's one of the best pitchers out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was curious about that. Like you're thinking of like, is length of career really that important?
It definitely is important, but that's not going to keep me from putting Calvin Johnson in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Or Barry Sanders. Or frankly, Andrew Luck.
Because the other thing
Andrew
is that
Luck
length of
is
career
teetering on that edge, but still.
Great race.
Yeah, because the other thing is like the career is also, if you ask certain people, not enough of a thing. Like
Yeah.
they would say, well, yeah, Matt Ryan had a really long career, but he never won a Super Bowl, right?
Yeah.
Like, he
Yeah.
always
Yeah.
came up just short. It's
Yeah.
like, well, so
But
he
he
had a
was
long career, and
good
he
for
won a shit ton of
15
games.
years.
So championships do matter to you. It's just
Oops.
they don't matter. They're not the only thing that
Yeah,
matters.
yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
I feel like we're missing something. Then if that's like we're willing to like say, no, that guy's actually not a Hall of Famer
Yeah, yeah.
because he didn't have a long enough career. But this guy did have a long enough career, and he also doesn't deserve
Track
a
temps
spot
can
in
reach
the Hall of
over
Fame.
130 degrees here on a hot, humid day, which may reduce your tire's grip around this road course during the race.
It's just frustrating to find out that Tim Lincecum.
That is
not gonna go to the
that's
Hall
a pretty tough find.
Yeah.
Pretty
I was
tough
a little
news.
upset. I was a little upset, to say the least, about this situation. I was not thrilled.
Oh.
Yeah, I really need better turnaround points for these buses. This is going to be a problem if I keep doing this. Okay, I guess I need to put that bus stop there.
Got these 2 races left. It's probably gonna take forever, but
Yeah, these races seem to take a while.
yeah, they're a good bit. I've done 8 tonight in what, 3 hours?
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's... Why are you guys all stopped here?
And
There's...
apparently online's longer.
Oh, good.
I think the individual race is longer, but I think like, because this you have to do like a practice before the race.
Sure.
So I don't know if that makes these longer or not. When you get your lap time and whatnot. This makes me want to go back to A-Class Highland. That's a joke.
Only kind of, though.
I have considered about going back to it in not long ago.
I'm sure.
It was beckoning to me.
I bet.
Especially knowing Luke has the record. Mainly knowing Luke has the record.
Yeah, like 100% knowing.
Yeah, I would not be considering going back if I had the record, that's for sure. You don't have it? Oh, you said someone came and took it in a better car, right? The guy with the rear-wheel drive power build Nomad took it? Yeah. Of course. By how much? Like a lot? That sucks. Alright, well, that makes me still want to beat year time, so that second is the scout. I also kind of want to go back and, like, remember just how crazy that time was. That was hands down the best time I put down on the track.
Yeah. Agreed.
That or B class. B class I also, well, so B class is annoying though because we found out way later that the, what you call it? Civic, 84 Civic was like way better.
Yeah, it was like a long time later.
Yeah, a long time later and like a lot better. 48.68? That's like 0.8 faster than, yeah, that's like 0.8 faster than my Scout. That's crazy. That's dreadful. That makes me want to die. A rear-wheel drive power build Nomad. Beating the Scout too. Ugh, gross.
It was always gonna have to be a power build.
Always had to be. It's a skill issue, Aaron.
Uh-huh. 100%.
Not an absolutely annoying, this game is trash issue.
No. Could never be that. It just sounds like a skill issue.
I mean, that track had, like, competition. Like, that track had the Scout, it had the Bubble Top, and, like, not far behind, you could run the Willy, you could run... Like, it had options that you could run on it. And then it's just, oh yeah, 0.8 seconds faster is a power build. Honestly, a second faster. I don't want to give it just 0.8 because a normal track would be a whole second faster. But we just ran that to the death of that track.
Yeah, like they did not have to run it to the level you had to run it.
Exactly, exactly.
The time they're running.
Exactly. So yeah, just a whole second faster. It's just rear-wheel drive power build Nomad. Very, very fun. But yeah, even in my peak of caring, I wouldn't have gone back to take that. I would have tried, obviously, with the power build Nomad, but...
And then you would have gotten frustrated that it's a power build.
And then I just would have kept the Scout up there. I would have, you know what would have happened? I would have tried it with the power build Nomad until I beat my time with the Scout. and then I would have beat my time with the Scout and then probably canceled out to keep the Scout time up there.
Yep. Just to prove that you could have taken it.
Exactly. To at least prove that I can improve myself, but that I'm not going to go until I take the time because I don't want the Nomad up there.
Yeah.
As a power build. Like, what? Because the Nomad actually is, like, kind of up there. Like, I think you could break 50 in the Nomad. But just not the power build version. Well, I guess, yes, you can also break 50 in the power build version, but... How many brakes damaged? Thank God I got no penalty for that. You know what? I'm gonna pit. How long does it take? Wait, what? Got it. Interesting. It's kind of fun. Oh my God, my headlights are up. Okay. Let's start from last year, see what I can do. Oh my God, I didn't get overtakes for the first half of them because I wasn't at the start line yet. That's hilarious.
Incredible.
Looked like I just evaded Luke trying to dive bomb me on a corner. And it was just a computer. Alright. 4th place. We're like halfway through the first of 5 laps and I literally started in last, so maybe should have upped the difficulty, but admittedly it told me it expected me to get 4th to 6th, so...
Yeah, so this doesn't seem to be a problem.
Doesn't seem like it's my fault. I think I'm probably gonna be first before the end of the lap. Already in second.
Not bad.
I'm not on a hard difficulty, but again, it expected me to be in 4th or 6th, so... That
is about
sucks.
1.5 seconds.
I was not quite first by the end of the first lap, but I was first going into the next turn. Sick. I just got off track ×3, but no penalties for it. And actually, my split was only a second slow. That's insane. What? Why was it only a second slow? Was it because I was multiple seconds ahead? Yes. Aaron, did I tell you about how I went to Dave & Buster's?
No,
Lit, dude.
did not.
Why did I not know that?
It is pretty cool.
You obviously have to go in knowing that you are losing money in this
Yeah.
experience.
Yeah, that they've got you.
But it's lit. It's just childhood. It's just a childhood casino.
It really is. No, it kind of pops off. Like it
It really does, dude.
knows what it's doing.
Like I did like Mario Kart, but like with the wheel and pedals thing, like arcade game. It was sick.
This city is becoming a real menace. Uh-oh.
Last lap. Let's go.
What's up, Wager? How you been, big guy?
Search traffic now. I don't think it's doing well. It is not.
What's it at?
79.
Oh no, that's down 3% this stream, Aaron.
It is down 30% this stream. The population hasn't gone up at all, but it's because I'm really trying to get goods into places that weren't getting there before. So I'm finding new traffic later on.
Yeah. From all that transportation of goods.
Total time penalty is about 1.5 seconds.
Yeah. God, we don't export like damn thing. Not surprising, but
I literally like ran out of gas at the finish line. That was
Nicely done.
That
pretty good.
sucks.
We finished P1.
I crossed it just fine because it was like at the finish line, but yeah.
yeah. Right as you went across.
Yeah.
That's good. Can we solve some of this by just...
What is good, brother? That is a good question.
Not this shortage of goods, that's for
You know what I
damn
got
sure.
stuck in my brother's head last weekend?
What's that?
Hey Brother by Avicii, except
Okay,
saying
yeah.
brother like Hulk Hogan.
That's a classic.
Hey brother.
Yeah, it's a classic.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Can't go wrong.
Oh, one of my dumps filled up. What can I do about this? Like, I've solved all my rail connection problems. We now have no more traffic jams of that.
Okay.
Like, that's really nice.
It's not good. Nice wager.
But man, this is a pain.
All right, I'm gonna throw race tire compound on this in C class. Oh wow. Goes up to 487. I'm gonna try it. Let's try it. Let's try it. I don't even have anti-roll bars in here because no. 417. My booty is 417. Wait.
Okay, it seems like people are taking the bus here. That's nice.
Hey, brother.
Wait, why did we cancel this? Hold up. Oh wow, that is...
After
lot
the
of people
fast
there.
back straight at Grand Oak, the final turns run over undulating hills. Use the full width of the track.
Wow, there's a lot of people.
So you can keep your speed as high as possible.
Ooh, what a song! If the sky
Yeah,
is
honestly.
falling down for you. Rip
Okay, we
in
need
peace, bro. Nothing in this world I wouldn't I feel like I'm going way faster than I have any business going, but why is the first and last race of this championship on the same track? Oh, welcome back now. Okay, not the same track. I don't think it is. Averaging below 1400. Brother, I literally have... I should only have one, but I guess it's 2 ratings below 1400. Below 1500, I think. Compared to the amount of games played versus per time control. Oh, well, Bullet is not like a serious game mode, so if I'm bad at Bullet even after a lot of games, that's not... that means nothing. If I had played however many I've played games of Bullet on Rapid instead, and I was still only 1370 or 1380, then yeah. Even if my max had gotten up to 1483. It's only serious when you play it though? Exactly. It's only serious when I win. I don't know why I insist on riding up inside that corner. I know it doesn't work. Wager's team's on the rise. He's trying to make some moves, so I think I should read his other message. Ready to make a trade in fantasy? God, alright, maybe I shouldn't have read his message.
Yeah, that's what we should have expected.
It's only serious when you lose, otherwise the other guy was just trolling. And I was just trying to make me feel bad. And I'm not here for it.
On brand.
It is on brand. Is it bullying if you bully yourself too? Yes. Then it's worse.
Then get some help. Stop it.
All right, last race here. You're Spencer. You're so good at chess. Thanks, Nano. First time you've told me that. So am I. We're just the best. All right, well.
That's more like it.
I'm gonna up the difficulty and then keep myself at 12th. And even though it says I'm gonna finish 5th, I'm gonna disagree with it about that. I'm spreading positivity. How about you spread them cheeks instead?
Good God.
Good God! Would love to. Nice. Okay. 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 Brother, you could stop driving into me at any point. Good job, man. Good thing you hit me and then I came out faster than you did. Good stuff. Game's pretty good at deciding penalties. It actually is. I don't know if you're kidding or not, but it actually is pretty good at deciding penalties. It's actually kind of impressive. Yeah, it was a good. Yeah, no, it's like actually pretty good. Misses on the contact one sometimes, but fairly decent. Nah, I think you're just complaining. Honestly, I don't think I've had it miss on the contact ones yet. I've had it misevaluate some of the skips, in my own opinion. Oh no, I've had it misevaluate some contact ones at the start of a race where I've restarted because it gave me like 2 1/4. But I doubt he would, Wager. I'm in straight 7th place, by the way, guys. I don't know why I upped the difficulty if I suck like this. But I have 3 more laps after this one, so... And I know this section coming up I usually gain pretty well on. But I mean, I need to get the next 4 cars just to get 3rd. And that is not gonna cut it. Oh my God, get on the track, dude. Good try, Sensor. You got it next time. Solo penalties, I think, are off, but online, I think, is perfect. I don't know about all that. Preacher, why do you always put "who wants to lick my cheeks" and then no matter the response, you see I have some takers.
This waiter doesn't need to see your response to know he has some takers.
Yeah, he does live with Maisie. You interact with my really funny message that I sent? About the licking cheeks or whatever? Spreading cheeks? No, I didn't react to that, sorry. Or are you saying that it's really fun to spread positivity?
Total time penalty.
Like, that shouldn't have been half a second. I didn't initiate any of that crap. There's no way I catch this car though, right? But this might be for a fun race. I'm racing like crap right now, so I'm just giving him a bunch of space for no reason. Yo, Maze World? So let's carry on the tradition. Oh, so I see I have some takers. Oh my god, I just realized that. And believe me, I know I've got takers. I know my worth. Did you tank the market again? Teehee. I haven't updated a wager, sorry. Get over it. You'll know when I update it. Thanks, Nano. I know you're like joking, but it is actually nice to just like have someone being nice in the chat. It's so contrary to what Twitch normally is. I'm just finally being real. Just a yes man of compliments, exactly. Yeah, there's no way I catch this computer. Like, I ran a pretty good lap and I just haven't seen that gap go down. In fact, I probably should be getting past, but Preacher just said shucks.
Three more.
Hey, they're chewing.
Yeah, like I felt like I had a pretty good start here, and I'm 0.1 behind my last lap. In my last lap, I did not gain on computer at all.
I gotta call it here.
That's
I gotta
fair.
Go pack.
You got a what?
I gotta go pack.
Oh, pack.
Yeah, we're out this weekend again.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Yeah. For a wedding in Charleston.
Nice. Oh, I think I knew about that one.
All right. Oh my god, dude. Now I have a traffic jam of shipping.
Oof.
There's no solving it.
There's no solving the city, man.
I want to see. I should have one more passenger.
You're either the LA of traffic or the New York of trash.
Yeah, dude. Well, I'm doing both right now.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nothing can stop you.
The most annoying part right now is the goods shortage. That's really
Yeah.
annoying.
Yeah.
Because I'm making it. It's the only bubble I have really is goods shortage. Which is very annoying.
Yeah.
Okay, there should be another passenger.
At the end of the third. Odds to go 0-8 and get their first win versus KSU. Extremely high, dude. Extremely high. I said at the start of the season, I only really care about the Sam Houston game this year, though. So I can't say that at the start of the season and then be mad that we're 1-6 going into the game. But we get the win. As long as we get the win, that is what I'm here for. Unfortunately, it's away, but I should be able to watch the game. They are genuinely trash, and I don't get how. Oh, I'm gonna run out of gas on this lap.
Final lap.
Your content has been really fun lately. You should keep it up. Thanks, Nano. I plan on it. I plan on playing this game a lot. It also genuinely brings up different topics of discussion.
Yeah.
This guy is amazing. Do I have to start giving backhand compliments to even it out? Wow. You'd be a lot better at streaming if you weren't fat.
Okay. Save game.
Perfect timing. Right as I finish. That wasn't even in my head, but that was funny.
Good work
Nice.
today. We
Alright,
finished
I'll see you, dude.
P3.
Say it. Have you tried chess? I bet you would find it fun. If you don't like his content, you should leave. You need to leave. Yeah, I love how I let that computer go and he immediately sets a half a second a lap faster. Half a second faster lap time. Alright, well I won. Alright. Driver level 27, dude. Another series complete. We get about 2 per night. Pretty lit. I'll probably do both of these tomorrow. Yeah, but I said I wanted to go online. We'll see. I might do both. Well, actually, tomorrow's gonna be a late start. So maybe I'll do one and then go online. And then over the weekend, I'll do these two and go online. We'll see. He's able to play right after too. Are they? I haven't seen them and I really don't want to, but are they that bad? Your abilities are far superior to my own. Okay. You have to do 3 races for online? That's what I figured. Yeah, so I'll probably do that. I don't know if I'll actually race online tomorrow, but I'll probably like prep it all. No, I'm not catching the first half of the West Virginia Houston game. I'm watching Barbie. Much more interesting. Alright, one game since it's not midnight yet. I'm gonna regret that, I think. Unless he takes that bishop, but I don't think he will. It would make your viewers so happy. Actually, I should go knight c6. That was not what the position demands, big guy. I don't even have to keep the queen here. Oh, I just hung that. Oh, I needed to. I wanted to go here, but I didn't even realize his original plan. You could take this, but not really. But yeah, you can. That's an insane move. What? Oh my god. Ah, it's so frustrating. I didn't really plan this one out. Because that's just like forced mate, isn't it? Pretty sure it's forced mate. I'm gonna do this, even though I definitely shouldn't. Just want to spice things up a bit. Yeah. We're gonna try this. Surprised he did that, but I guess he's gonna take this next anyway. Or this. Actually, he's not gonna take this, but he can go here. A lot going on. I need to go fast. He's gonna lose on time if I'm quick enough. That doesn't. Oh my god. I should have just taken literally anything. That was stupid. What a terrible game. Okay. I couldn't pre-move that, but I did. What? It's gonna take? Really? Weird. I don't think I should have played what I played. Oh, I almost just hung a bishop. Love that. That sucks. Oops. At least you tried your hardest. I should have played faster. That looks like a stupid move. Just because you don't want to trade queens. Oh, I didn't see that. It's a very reasonable move. I can't believe he played c6 either. He had so many better options. Yo, takes. Kidding. Uh-oh. I didn't even see that. Oh, buckets. P3, but I'm not sure. You might be right. Should work. Fork F5. F6. Oh, you're right. I feel bad playing it. Well, I didn't have it before, but I also wouldn't have seen it on this move. That's also free knight, right? I'd rather have a free knight than the exchange, so well, but it's not the exchange. Right? Yeah, it's a free road. I thought it was free knight, but it's actually free. Okay, no, it is an exchange. I just also trade rooks. Oh. Yo, what a cute move. Yeah, but it doesn't do anything. I don't, big guy. Are we doing this? You can't even back rank. I'll sack the queen for a pawn. check, brother. Now you resign? Thanks for resigning. What you did to this poor person was very mean. I literally what did I do? Oh no, you're right. I did have it because it was check in the. I guess I don't take with the queen. I take with the knight, and then I just move the queen after. No, you're right. 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 Is that how I was winning? Like, what was his best response? It said going there to stop the fork, I guess. But then what do I play? G4 lit. Oh my god, but he comes in and he sacks the rook for the knight anyway. Wild. Wait, instead of b3, queen e5. Maybe. Probably not, judging by the graph. I don't know why though. It is excellent. It's legally better. Can he just play this though? And then a queen and a pawn are hanging. So actually, hold on. What do I play here? Oh. You're right. What does he play here? Oh, well, the knight covers, so I'm not actually threatening anything. I just didn't see a knight was there. I'm sorry. Yeah, then I guess he just goes back. Yeah, because it's not actually a threat. But I guess I'm threatening this, but not actually. But I'm threatening... Yeah, I guess I'm really not threatening anything. How long did I pre-move that game? I pre-moved from move 35. Pre-moved a couple before it, but I pre-moved move 35 and 55. I pre-moved 21 moves. It was a little overkill. And in fact, I sacked the queen for what I assumed was a pawn, and it was just nothing. It was me just losing a queen for no reason. He doesn't even have any like trickery as far as stalemates are concerned. Like you could just pre-move this. There's no problem with pre-moving it. You go here, and here is mate, or here, and here is mate, or there's mate. Pretty cool. And in fact, I already had it pre-moved. Wow, I have a lot of games I haven't reviewed. Okay, I knew I played this guy twice. Apparently I've lost both games. Oh yeah, I remember that one. I have no idea why he took the bishop. That's an easy calculation. He spent a lot of time too. Look at his time. He had 147. He spent 27 seconds on this move. And it's like, dude, yeah, you're down a bishop, but you get the queen, I get the queen, but then you get a rook. And we both have a piece hanging. And it's your move, right? No. It's my move, but I can't take anything. So I can save the bishop, but you can grab a knight on your way out. So there's no sense in me saving the bishop. I should take the knight and lose the bishop. And I'm still just down in exchange. I don't know why he did that, but don't worry. I blundered the game later anyway because I just didn't see that the knight could move backwards. Eventually, I will beat him, probably, since I've played him twice on separate occasions. What did I miss? How does that win anything, though? That's just rude. And you just take on f4? That's so rude. That's a 4-point advantage? Wild. Oh, that's a good point, Nano. I didn't think about that. No, yeah, I didn't think about that. I should try that next time. I don't want to watch. I hate games like this. Oh, wait. No, I won this one. Okay, never mind. I hate reverse games like this. I hate being black in a game like this. Because you just never... Like, black just never got a chance to win. The reason I hate it, I worded this to myself in a way that made me more mad about it. Every mistake he made resulted in him being in a losing position. Every mistake I made resulted in me just getting back to a draw. And so it just doesn't feel fair. It obviously is, it's chess, but like, it doesn't feel fair. It just is annoying. It's games like I had another one recently that was like that, but against me, and I was so pissed. What the hell? Oh, this is the one that I played when I told Nano I was gonna get a win. Okay, I apparently can't review games right now. It's 12:13 anyway, so I'm hopping off. Hope you guys had some fun on the stream. I'll be live tomorrow, like I said, with the whole Forza plan, different series and stuff like that. I don't even remember what I said now, but I'm sure I'll remember when I open it. That's it for me. Peeking people do things. I love you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm out. Deuces.